Phone knocking out Ken, that could be a dark horse tonight.
For sure. And keep in mind, everybody, this is Diaphone, right? Diaphone literally became unemployed at that point and became full-time content creator to be playing not just fighting games, but also to dive straight into 2XKO. And I do believe we're now fully heard on stream. So with that being said, first and foremost, can I get some W's in chat? And let's kind of reintroduce ourselves here, Knitted. Welcome everyone to ONi Arena presents 2XKO, the first very one here on the second day of the closed beta. My name's Saki Sakura. I'm here with the 2XKO Prophet once more. We got Nidden, and we are here to play some good 2XKO right now.
Yeah, I'm so excited. A whole nother night of tourney matches. I think we might not have come through before, but we were just saying how the meta day one was really interesting to see, because obviously we've had two tests like basically a year ago and a few months ago, and now to have a new set of changes, new characters. We have two new characters to take a look at today. It's really going to be exciting to see if, as people get time to lab stuff out, are we going to see new routes, new teams, new metas start to develop? So we're diving right in.
Talk about just diving right in. Hikari already going ahead and blocking on the break right here. Having Yasuo going ahead for the punish onto IsoAmWhite. Talk about the reset as well from the air tech. And this is going to be damage galore here. If we can get this routing, should be going ahead and setting up for Vi to go for the I wouldn't say unblockable, but the left, rather the upright mix-up. There we go.
Right. And we see actually a really clutch tech come in there, but not able to get much out of that. Just a breath of air, and then just right back into the mixer. So Darius has an uphill battle here to try to get 2 full life bars on his own, but
ooh, what an extreme call out there. Probably was actually a miss input there on the side of Hikari, but thankfully wasn't punished too hard. We do have bloodstains on applied, and that is going to extend the combo thanks to Vi Slam. And here we go. Goes for the super. And we are already going down on that health here. But the side switch, thanks to the 2x assist fuse, probably one of my favorite ones here to come in clutch.
Yeah, 2x is definitely one of. I think it's really just between 2x assists and double down right now. Freestyle, I think people are still figuring out. I was talking to a player yesterday who was explaining freestyle can enable some burst bait combo routing a little more reliably. So that's kind of the main strength right now, with the mix being nerfed a little bit since we last saw the game at Alpha Lab 2. But I mean, 2x assist is leading to a ton of damage here because I mean, Hikari's untouched, and we're already halfway through the total health on the other side. This is definitely a strong start.
Hey, we tried to call out there with a parry, or sorry, armor better said, but it looks like this is a huge pickup here for IsoAmWhite, who again calls out the roll and goes for the grab, gets the OTG, and you are out of here, close to it at least. Now it's a matter of, can you block the left, right? And you sort of didn't. That's cheap overhead right there off of the jab to go ahead. And for Hikari, should be able to kill here with Tornado, and does so, and still sticks with that 1 bar of super left over.
Yeah, the Yasuo pressure is so crazy. There's so many options at a stance, and you saw there the overhead, just get the open up. And I mean, if you get a single touch that can lead into any combo with Yas, it's just going to be a bunch of free damage. He can pick up off so many different situations. It's rare to see Yasuo get a stray hit that doesn't lead into a conversion, and you see him clean up game 1.
Agreed. And that's one of the changes that they did make within this recent patch we were talking a little bit about earlier. Some of the routings for Yasuo didn't really change too much, but it's all about the pickups that come from it, right? So we're definitely seeing that here from Hikari, who I love how chat mentioned, once again, has been laughing because Ahri has the alt colors for some of the characters. So that's been cool to see. With IsoAmWhite, I think probably one big thing here that I'm noticing is that we're getting caught a lot in the Yasuo assist. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, Yasuo assist can lead to a lot of openings. You get the side switch or sandwich pressure as well. I think wind wall is going to be very situational, but just being able to cross through twice with 2x assist, it's going to be pretty juicy.
Speaking of wind wall, that was a very big change for Yasuo. Used to be able to just zone full screen all the time. Now, no longer the case. And it's actually more of a hard knockdown setup. So now we're going to see here how IsoAmWhite is going to adjust. And I think what we really should see here is, again, some of those extended combos, because you got Darius to help you out with that, right? Like, Darius is that big hitter. But again, we got to see how that works out for IsoAmWhite.
Yeah, it does get the opening right away. So some people actually were worried. There was a clip where Darius did that forward assist and didn't get the wall bounce in social media, and people thought that might be a change, but nope. Still seeing the wall bounce here. It's a great way to get a basic, pretty easy confirm, honestly. If you can just get a quick open up with that, you're going to want to side switch with that Darius assist, but can definitely be a great opener. And immediately, IsoAmWhite definitely taking a bit of a better start on this one. Vi's doing a lot of work, manages to get the Vi out, and then here we go. Vi violence right back on his Darius. Ooh, that's definitely a misinput.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Second day, you're going to get some of those misinputs, especially when it comes to some of these specials, but huge OTG, and talk about launcher, right, with the Vi assist as well.
Yeah, goes for the tag launcher. Doesn't seem to work out. And again, yeah, with the misinputs, it's early in the game, especially if you're coming from other fighting games that have I mean, every other fighting game is going to have a pretty unique layout compared to 2Co, right? Because we have the 2 special buttons, no motion input. So it's still getting the muscle memory in place. It's definitely understandable to see. And here we go. A big opening for Yasuo. It should lead to about 50% here. No, goes for the reset.
Whoa.
And this should kill 100%.
Yeah, because you have 2 bars too. So you should be able to just get a tornado out and clean and simple there. I love that, by the way. We saw for the first time wind wall and then convert into tornado, or mini tornado, better said. And then now this is a huge hit too, because, oh no, checked out of the combo.
This is death. No fury in time. Literally gets the break meter on the final hit. That's unfortunate timing. Or maybe there's still a pixel off, actually. Yeah, still a pixel off, and there we go. It's back online for both players here as we head into round 2. Vi on Vi violence. Who gets the first opening?
I love some of these handshake tags here from Hikari. You can really see that there's this back and forth between the two. It's not just about calling assist, but actually applying that. And IsoAmWhite getting a bit of a trade here, but gets hit by the Vi assist launcher, and we're tagging out, going back to Vi.
Yeah, that was really sneaky. Sending the Yasuo to dash over as you call the assist to get the left-right mix. Not able to confirm off it, but getting back into the corner here. Lots of pressure on the Darius. Gets the pickup with the electric. This should be death. There's a lot of meter on deck here. No, just barely short. Honestly, yeah, I'm so used to piloting with the doubles down. I assume most people have it, so
exactly.
no double down in this match.
That's where two times assist can be a little bit tricky, but talk about just the dash up grab. And we're gonna end with the super as well, just for some cheeks right there.
Yeah, interesting.
As you were, I'm pretty sure you were gonna mention, every round you start with 1 bar of super meter, so you kind of have to use it, and you won't see it transition to the next round.
Exactly. Spend it or you're going to lose it. And you're going to be seeing a lot of supers to close out rounds. A lot of people going for parries, hopefully. Definitely got to make good use of that. And we see this should be a decent opening. Vi, especially if you get a decent opening, you should be able to get full corner carry with a lot of her conversions. As we see immediately, we're back in the corner. Doesn't get the confirmation with Yas. But we're side switching, getting you back in the corner. This should be a simple pickup with the tornado. There we go. Darius fighting for set life.
Also, it has access to Fury, so we were talking about it earlier, right? Fury can be very scary. That's a big super, plus Bloodstain on effect, or bleed effect, better said. And huge pickup, plus the Vi launcher on top of that. Doesn't have a lot of meter to work with, so gotta play some defense here. Blocks the left-right cross-up, but does get punished for the slam. Now Fury in effect. Again, big damage can come into play here, especially for Darius.
Yeah, and it can lead to a lot of pickups, too, with the dash cancel on any action. So you can see some fun extensions here, too. Nope, gets the side switch. Now, Fury will help reduce damage a bit, but I don't think he's going to have enough as the third meter is going to come in. Yeah, this is game. As long as this doesn't drop.
Yep. That was optimal, by the way. Didn't even need that third bar, like the ultimate super. Just needed the tornado after the extension. So, again, that's how you know Hikari has been labbing clearly and cleanly, and that is going to be a 2-0 to proceed on to our winners. I believe it should be finals. Yes, should be finals for this top 8. So again, not a bad start, especially considering this is the first ONi Arena here on our channel.
Yeah, definitely. And as you were saying with the Yasuo Super, as people may not know, he's the one character where you can link a level 1 super into the ultimate. It actually changes the ultimate to just 2 meters of use, and it scales the damage appropriately. But a very nice benefit you get from that is if you're going to close out the round and you don't know if the super is going to kill, you can do the level 1 into the level 2, and the level 2 obviously won't come out if the character dies, and you just get to save that 2 meters. So it's a nice little buff that Yasuo gets, honestly.
Indeed. Again, that's my husband right there. He deserves all the buffs. Keep on buffing right there, Riot. It's so weird to say Riot this time and not like Arxis or NRS or any of the other common like fighting game devs. So it's nice to say keep on buffing, Riot Games. I appreciate you. Up next, we got JaazzRap versus Mezza. And this is going to be an exciting one. I'm not too sure. Were they participating in 2Co Tuesday yesterday?
I don't recognize other names from the bracket yesterday. I have seen JaazzRap on social media a ton leading up to 2XKO. I know definitely super hyped about the game. Not too sure on their backstory, but I mean, making it to top 8 in this tournament is nothing to sneeze at. We definitely have some good names in here. So I'm very interested to see what teams we have here. Hopefully we get Blitzcrank at some point. I'm waiting for my boy.
I got my boy. I just need my girl. I want to see the Ahri gameplay. I want to see what we got cooking here. You know, it's so interesting, right? Because I think first and foremost, for those of you who are brand new to 2XKO, and you know, as we're waiting for this next match to get started, we were talking a little bit about the fuse system, because the fuse system is pretty much one of the most important things that you as a player want to figure out what fits you, right? Because every fuse system is different. You know, we got to see a little bit of 2x assist, plus on top of that, freestyle. You were even mentioning before, freestyle leads into some of the safer burst setups. There's Blitzcrank. There you go.
There he is. Oh, I can't wait. And you get the waifu. Okay, both of our characters are in. Let's go. This is great. How have you been liking Ahri, by the way, with the changes in closed beta? Do you feel happy about it?
It's a little bit weird, but I'm interested. I'm intrigued. So I still have more to explore, because I took Yasuo as my point character, which was a challenge for me. But interesting enough, Blitzcrank and Vi on JaazzRap side freestyle, and we got the Illaoi-Ahri as well.
Yeah, very interesting. I'm going to be interested to see how Double Down is being used here. If they're maybe going for a lot of the Illaoi install with the enhanced tentacles, because I mean, I'm not sure. I think Ahri can struggle a bit to link her supers into other characters, so we'll definitely see how that works.
Yeah, it's definitely not as easy as it was in the Alpha Lab. But what a hit from full screen from the Vi, tagging in and out. But we do see Mezza trying to go ahead and use that tentacle to go for a slam dunk. Love some of the movement here from JaazzRap with the Blitzcrank, trying to rely and use it as point. But a big pickup here with Mezza's Ahri. Does get teched out though.
Yeah, good patience here from Mezza to not just abuse projectiles, because Blitzcrank can just press S2, and as long as it has a good read on when those projectiles are coming out, that's going to plow right through, link into the rocket grab, and get the mix set up. So definitely good patience there as we see Vi get the semi-command grab, the techable command grab, but then getting re-cornered. Push block's not going to get them fully out of jail. Here comes the pressure. Tries to bait the overhead, but you can mix up that timing. Sway into heavy. You can either do regular heavy or charge the heavy. Ends up baiting the parry. Leads into this full conversion into the corner. Into the forward throw. So I'm curious, have you been having any issues with throws where you try to back throw and you get forward throw, or vice versa? Because that looks like that may have just happened.
I have been experiencing a little bit of struggle with the throw. I feel like either it's a bug with the timing or something's getting read in the input. So I definitely understand and feel it too. So that could have been that exact situation. This is also a plus frame situation, by the way, like plus 44 gajillion for Blitzcrank. But here we go. We got a bit of a
They need that.
And there you go. Yeah. Well, I don't know about need that, Nidin. Come on.
Let me enjoy my grappling.
I don't know about that one.
No, this is definitely going to be the strongest we see Blitz for a little bit, I think. But hey, let's enjoy it while we have it, right?
Okay, big hit here. It's going to use the level 1 super. Not a lot of meter to work with, but we do have the steam applied. And we're going to tag out, go to Vi, and try to get out of this corner and avoid the Ahri. But big happy birthday combo here, especially for Mezza, who's going to go ahead and get the level 1 orb out.
Yeah, so normally I think mid-screen in the optimized routes, you're going to see them try to go for the held orb super, where it can kind of go back and forth and you can reposition a little bit better, but it just kind of goes for raw damage there. Pushes it in the corner, and now it's Illaoi's turn. Getting the charge heavy, no parry. That's usually just a reaction check. And you can dash cancel off that on block, so going to continue the pressure here. Back into the other corner now. Double overhead, triple overhead. Oh, you just shouldn't be crouch blocking in this situation, I guess, as Ahri gets his full conversion.
That was such a beautiful pressure sequence. Look at it again. There's the push block, though, this time around. And we're going to switch straight into Vi. It's going to have to be mindful. We're going to use the super, but we're still going to get hit after the recovery. Still a little bit of health, but again, greedy interrupt as we see VC ready to go. The slam straight into the Grand Slam. And VC up on the board 1-0 right now.
Yeah, great awareness there. And actually, now that I think about it with the double down, something just clicked. So if you haven't seen the patch notes, double down now, they removed any restriction on timing when you can start another super. And also, if you have your assist character in at the start of a super, you can tag right away and start to go for some crazy stuff. So we might try to might end up seeing some of those with the Illaoi setup here on her install super. But nope, just goes for pulling you back in, level 1 into orb. Not going to be enough to kill here, but definitely a great start from Easy.
Beautiful movement, though, from Mezza in that moment, too. Was still very much mid-screen, but then went for the sweep, so that was very nice. And again, gets slam dunk here. Goes for the handshake tag, but does get opened up as JaazzRap accustoms. And we are going to go into super here for Blitzcrank, the level 1. And again, full steam ahead and applied. Look at how he runs! He's about to
the
say,
animations
"Wee!"
are amazing. As well. Oh, gets the block. Wow, that's insane. That's the benefit of having the enhanced rocket grab, because they're frozen in place and you get to just freely act. So all the time in the world to react there. And we see the steam command grab gonna go into super. That's death.
I felt like that was two touches, right? That had to be.
Look, you got to work so hard as Blitzcrank to get an opening,
that.
so there's all that's him.
I don't love that one.
No, definitely a ton of damage coming out there. Seems on deck especially, you really got to be scared. Goes for the carrot cancel command grab, but great awareness in that situation by Mezza to get out, but only going to be temporary as Blitz gets that conversion. And it was actually nice seeing the Blitz went for a interesting route before without using the charge down heavy in the air. It allows for keeping the ground bounce property, and you can actually more reliably double down super with that. So I'm curious if that's the choice of routing there, is they're just used to double down and they chose that route, or what the deal is. But it was very an interesting route, like it.
A huge parry call out earlier, by the way, from Mezza, but because of some recovery and not able to continue the combo routes, we do see Mezza lose a ton of health on Ahri. So now it is a big pickup here for JaazzRap. This is the type of pressure and momentum that they needed, by the way, to be able to get through. There's the handshake tag twice ago. That's the beauty of freestyle. And you know what? Thanks to that earlier block on the burst from the last round, this is why this assist is cooking right now.
Yeah, that was insane defense from Mezza to not get opened up that entire time. I mean, through the whole freestyle sequence at least before the open up came. So despite getting opened at some point, great defensive sequence there. Now we're going to have to see him really lock in on defense here. There's not a lot of health to work with. Does get the pickup, unable to finish the combo in the corner. This is a scary spot.
He took out the tentacle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's just the property of being a hip grab there. It's weird that rocket grab like behaves both like a projectile and not. I'm trying to figure out how it actually functions.
Oh, here we go, double down. Big slam dunk here, and we also get a huge meaty, but not close enough to continue the route. And this is actually death for Illaoi. And Ahri with not much health to work with, but JaazzRap's Vi can literally kill to chip, and there it goes. Getting caught in the recovery landing.
And Fury almost on deck for Mezza. May have to go for an instant pop if they get touched. Here it is. Do you let the health regen a bit? No, you're just going in. Here's a ton of damage. Pop the super so you can't burst it. Great awareness.
Very nicely done. And that's going to leave still potential set point here for Mezza. JaazzRap's got to win this next round to be able to continue and stay alive for a game number 3.
Let's see what tentacle pressure we can get here. Gets one out on the field. Throws are a little bit scarier now. You should be able to stay in the corner with this route. Yep.
I'm clipping that for me later.
Yeah,
learn that route.
Ahri these days, I think, can just off any hit just pick where you want the opponent to end up on the screen. It's kind of insane. She has so much potential.
Oh, we interrupt Illaoi, and we get the air-to-air.
Nice
Beautiful. Pickup. Plus the launcher. We're just going to go for a dash up, though, this time around. Probably a misinput. Was hoping to get some OTG going. But now, pressure plus throw and OTG. That's also the cool thing. Vi being one of the characters that you can continue after a throw and go for a full OTG combo.
Yeah, and it's extremely consistent. And especially with Blitz, you can actually go right into a restand. It just sets up perfectly for the back assist. So I'm going to be curious to see if we see any of those in action here. This should be into... Oh, no, it's not. Double down. Never mind. I'm so used to the routes I've been doing all day. I'm so sorry.
Beautiful retreating guard as well, backing away just in case Illaoi's range comes into play. Big hit, but not going to be able to block on the break.
You're going to have to play clean neutral here. No break with not a ton of health left on the final round here. Goes ult right through.
Besitos, as we like to call it. Give a little kiss and go steal your heart a little bit. And there you go. Blitzcrank with a bit of health. JaazzRap's got to make something happen here. Push block and then handshake tag to get some of that gray bar back for Blitzcrank. And now it is just trying to survive the clock and to take out at minimum Illaoi, but the parry and the whip grab!
That's an insane choice. I feel like that had to be a misinput. Maybe just accidentally tapped, what is it, medium and heavy? Just a little too close together, because that should have been a free pickup. Now, just with this timer, I mean, this is almost an impossible battle. Yeah. Unfortunate. Shout out to the new Ahri ult, by the way.
Yes.
How sick is that animation? I mean, it's absolutely sick.
I love it. So there's so I feel like first and foremost, every time I see that route, or better said, that ultimate, I love screaming besitos because it literally just starts with those little kisses she does. I love her. She's awesome. But also because of the fact that like there's the Blitz Buster as also another coin term that I think is working out, and we just blinked and Illaoi's dead.
So that is definitely the benefit of the Vi-Blitz team. Both can really dump out damage, and with the Blitz Buster, I mean, gets you steam, gets a ton of damage, unburstable damage. You can super pick up off it. It's definitely kind of a do-it-all type of tool. And even in the air version, you can do out of Gatlings in the air, which is pretty sick.
Fury running out right now, so that is a big comeback mechanic that is not going to be available for a while. And now we're just trying to see what we can pick up. We do go ahead and get the assist super out because Illaoi is out of selectable. So that is pressure into throw. No TGs, of course, because again, it's Ahri and it's a little harder to do. But what a launcher here for Misi, but not enough to convert off of.
Yeah, great tech. I mean, Blitz is just an assist machine right now because on a sliver and no gray health left. And Vi, yep, just doing Vi things. Getting in the corner, jumping up some damage. This is going to be a great spot.
So rare to see that that full ultimate super there. And talk about a beautiful throw as well there from JaazzRap. JaazzRap now on a potential set point and really putting up a fight here against Misi.
Yeah, definitely a great set and great observation too. I mean, you really don't see the Vial anymore. Just all of her routes go so reliably into her level 1, and you can do so much off of that, and whether it's double down or not, you're just going to see it so often. So cool to see that every once in a while. As we see the classic Illaoi route, you get a tentacle out, you get to get the re-jump combo, and just like last round in the opposite direction, you blink and you miss it, there's a character down.
Bit of a trade there. Unfortunately, hits Illaoi right after the handshake tag. Now it's trying to close in on the gap, but the Ahri projectile allows for the connection, and beautiful handshake tag right afterwards to extend the damage after the level 1 super. That was a blink of an eye and practically almost full health there for Ahri. So to go ahead and put both on potential set point. Again, they are scrapping right now, as they should, for this top 8.
Yeah, and that's a great pickup. A new change since Alpha Lab 2 is any hit with a medium or heavy and as an anti-air, you're going to get a full comboable state for the opponent as they fall down to the ground. And you saw that in action right there at the start of this. And a great recognition of it and pickup. That's one of Ahri's biggest strengths with those air normals. You get another pickup here with the air charge heavy. It's going to be a bunch of damage on Blitz. Goes for the proper read with the dash back, but not able to get the throw.
I do love that we called out Illaoi to also keep that route safe. So just in case of that roll, which we saw earlier, it was going to be safe. There's the break as well, used to keep
low.
JaazzRap in the corner, and like you mentioned, the empty jumped into low, and this is dangerous territory. Should be able to kill here with that level 1 orb.
Yeah, great stuff. And I mean, one of the biggest tools of pressure that Illaoi is going to use while there's not a lot of tentacles on screen is that charge heavy. You really got to keep an eye out for that and be ready to parry it, because if you give that to her, she's just going to be right in your face point blank, spawning tentacles left and right, and it's going to be really tough to get out of that.
Oh my goodness, we took out Ahri quickly. Now it's time for Illaoi. JaazzRap has a lot of gray health to work with here, but again, it's going to be really tough, as we're going to see Illaoi fully full health right now, and it's just coming down to who can get that hit in.
Yeah, really abusing that charge heavy now. There it is. After about 7 or 8 in a row, we get the parry, and here comes all the way full corner carry, side to side. Bunch of damage. This is a tough spot to be in for Illaoi. Goes for forward roll, leads to the throw, hard knockdown.
Oh my goodness, could this be it, Nidden? Goes
I think
ahead
it's
and
just
gets the
a bit left,
hit.
yep.
Now she's got to play the neutral game.
Has some meter, so you can go for a parry in some situations. There it is. This could lead to...
No.
This could kill. Fury's going to come online during this combo. Blocks the Fury. This could be an offensive Fury pop. No, drops it. What a tough spot.
I would be so tilted if I was Misi in that moment. Had the right read on the block of Fury, but could not optimally punish. And again, it's only day 2, but those hit so much for reals.
Yeah, you get an opening that big, especially in that situation. I mean, everything... I mean, it kind of was gift wrapped there, let's be real. And obviously, it is early. It's understandable to not pick those up every single time, but it's not going to feel good. Definitely going to... I imagine they're right after the set, they're going to get that clip, go right back and lab out that situation, because you get those openings, you need to take advantage. Illaoi has so much damage available. If a single more hit, Fury could have popped. You could rejuggle with that. And then just, I mean, you probably just level 1 after the Fury, honestly, and that'd be enough damage to kill. So
Exactly.
definitely going to be something to review for later on. And I'm not sure, who do we have next year? Let me double check.
So as we're getting our next match here, I believe it's going to be Leonidas Daimon versus TerrAko. We do want to remind our lovely viewers, by the way, this is 2xKO, and this game can be a little long. So it is first to 2 up until winners, losers, and grand finals. Then it becomes a best of 5, and we can enjoy all of the matches as we go through. But yes, players are still playing the first to 2 game. Again, it's only day 2. It's the day 2 of also tournaments being run. TOs are still trying to figure out what makes the most sense for a stream sense and production, as well as what is the most efficient way to run this game. So as we're going ahead and figuring that out, just enjoy some of these matches as we hop in. We got Yasuo and Blitzcrank, and Blitzcrank and Vi.
That's beautiful.
The Blitzcrank like narrative to relax here, please and thank you.
I'm loving it. I'll watch as much Blitzcrank as we possibly can get. This is fantastic. And actually, I should note too, TerrAko yesterday was playing duo play primarily, and I think most of today, actually, from what I saw on social. So curious to see how easily we can pick up solo play, especially with freestyle. I feel like that's a lot to juggle. This will be interesting to see. Freestyle on both teams, actually. Wow.
Yes, and it's so interesting because we were talking about how, like, usually the most common are 2 times assist and double down, but this time around, we're going to really see how that comes into play. And again, level 1 super plus full steam ahead, kind of like Odysseus in going ahead and steaming through while he's on his travels. I was trying to go for an epic joke, did not work out, but we got the handshake tag after the break.
Yeah, and it was actually a great choice by the Yasuo there. Dealing with an Oki situation against a Blitzcrank with Steam, goes for Get Up Attack. Get Up Attack is one of the few things that will break armor and go through it. So definitely a great choice there. Ended up working out. Here comes the big bonk, and you got Steam. This is going to be a tough situation. Blitz on blitz action, Steam disadvantage. Look at this beautiful neutral. This is peak tag gameplay.
Oh, the block!
That should be a dead Yasuo. Oh, no,
no
meter for super. Oh, that's so tough. This is a tough spot to be in. Can't parry the swipe through the wind wall either. No anti-air. This is going to be a good amount of damage. I mean, level 3's on deck, but gets the drop. Good jump to dodge the slice.
Oh, there's the assist, but again, no opening. Talk about left-right mix-up, and the Blitzbuster gets whiffed.
Yeah, and with the rocket grab, if you do land it on hit and your teammate is running, or the point character is running forward with the assist rocket grab behind, you can end up getting a side switch even on hit. Pretty wild stuff. And I mean, great start here from TerrAko. They're cooking. Ooh, goes for the read on the anti-air rocket grab. I guess everyone's trying to read the jump right now. Okay, guys, there's another version of the assist.
Maybe it could be misinput. That could also be a thing too, right? Like it's also sometimes a little tricky to remember the sides, but we do get the swipe through and then try to go for the jump heavy. But we have the assist brought in and pulled through, and talk about heavy to go ahead and get the ender. Now it's time to walk up a little bit. We're playing Blitz. And again, the jump in just catches Leonidas off guard once more.
That was really cheeky. Goes for the upward angled rocket grab, sees it's going to whiff, handshakes tag back into canceling it into a forward one. So you kind of get a little option select there and get to confirm basically whether the upward angle will hit or not.
Ooh,
no blitzes on screen here. This should be corner carry. Nope, no corner carry. But we get the forward throw. Here comes the pickup. That's a dead samurai, not a ninja.
Yeah, that's our lovely vagabond right there. Make sure not to confuse it with the ninja. What a pickup, and that's the Fury use. Oh, we're getting dashes, but it's a not a happy birthday combo, but better said, a full-on assist damage. So that was not catching at all onto TerrAko's, or rather onto Leonidas' Vi.
Yeah, I think Leo probably hasn't run into that situation a lot, obviously only on day 2, but I mean, if your character is getting beat up above you and you're on the point by, just hit a ground bound, or the ground slam. You know, it's a huge hitbox above you, you get a free interrupt on that. So definitely something to keep in mind. Maybe there will be an adaptation here if this situation comes up again. Does get the pickup on that juicy air heavy. That thing can cross up and you land on the right side still. That literally happened today. I'm gonna post a clip of it later. That is a gross move. Here comes a bonk.
Level 1. Yep, plus steam ahead. Again, neutral here for Blitz.
Yeah,
just
full
that
screen
one tip.
Blitz.
Oh.
All grappler players know what other grappler players want. Get to the jump, avoids the running bot grab. Great stuff.
I mean, to be fair, they share a brain cell, so.
Exactly. we are one collective hive mind, one brain cell.
Tagging into the Blitz to try to get the left right.
Yeah, great use of that in the freestyle. Doesn't get the open up, but you're just sliding that opponent around, trying to make them guess which side. Gets the counter. So they did tweak the counter from Evo on Vi. It used to lead to full combo. Now their recommended route is if you want to get more damage off it, you go into Super 1. So just something to keep in mind there if you guys were watching any Evo gameplay of it. And here comes Yasuo getting to confirm off into full combo.
As he should. He deserves it.
Yeah, he deserves it. Okay. I've seen his anti-air hitbox. I don't know what he deserves at this point.
Oh, what a grab! I think that was also the air assist grab there too, so that worked out.
Yeah.
And now that's pressure. There's the guard bonus, but Vi comes through, recovers, goes for the Blitz Buster, but it gets interrupted. And now again, playing this neutral here.
It's so funny. Two blitzes full screen can't really do much to each other, so it's who wants to step into the fist zone, really.
Let's dive in. What an anti-air there on the recovery. We get the ground pound plus steam as well, but armor Blitz Buster gets whipped, and that is a huge pickup. Should be able to kill here, and does so plus steam applied on Leonidas' side.
Yeah, lots of bot busters being jumped. I'm curious if we're going to see some adaptations here and then switching it and going for the air version. Keep an eye out for that for sure.
Thank the gods for the machine. I don't know about that one.
There's some great ones. I think you got Blitz. I think the one's like, no, never mind. I think, yeah, that was just the one. Thank the gods for the machine. Yeah. I was trying to remember. There are some goofy ones for sure. Blitz has a lot of character behind both the character itself and their voice lines, and obviously with the announcer, as he should.
All right, catching up here on the lobby side of things. This is a big pickup here for Leonidas. Gonna go for the level 1 super. And did not expect the wake-up special, but also didn't punish the break whiff from TerrAko's side. So that's huge. Now Yasuo gets through. That's a big damage hit, but again, meter is gone for Leonidas' Vi. And now it's playing that neutral again. We're switching to Blitzcrank to recover on some health, as well as see what we can do. There, it's the Blitzbuster.
Yeah, great job with the Blitzbuster. And we actually just saw the air version of the Rocket Fist before leading into wall bounce. Definitely something Blitz players are going to have to get used to is confirming off that and recognizing when people are in the air. Because the wall bounce is tough to confirm off of if you're not anticipating it. And there's a dead robot in the background.
Oh, I think that's also a dead Vi. Yep, there it is. You called it out earlier. One of the special cases of being able to use Yasuo's super. And that's a 2x kill!
I can't believe that. Wow. That's so rare to see. And especially the amount of time between the death of Blitzcrank into the Vi. You don't see that often. Generally, they're going to die within a few hits of each other. That's insane. We got that. And what this is the third match? This is crazy.
All right. Huge pickup here for Leonidas once again. And that is a left-right mix-up.
And you can tell we're definitely on day 2. No Vi's have gone for even a single try of the triple electric combo. It is definitely not easy. I know people they hate on the modern input sometimes, but there's a lot of execution checks in this game for sure. It is not free.
Was a little bit late on the grapple, trying to avoid the hitbox on Yasuo, and that is a big jump in. Again, ground pound slam, steam ahead.
Reads the roll forward, gets the pickup, no block, and I didn't see a counter hit either, so I guess he just thought he was going to be safe there, but not going to happen. Are you going to let him just charge steam for free?
Okay.
Goes for the answer here, but empty jump there.
Ooh, look at that movement right there.
It's moving a little bit.
Oh, but we'll talk about hit. There's Fury activated now. But the anti-air and the Grand Slam, and you not out of here just yet. We're going to avoid the Pop Buster because we called it out and interrupt it.
I don't think there could be a later version of anti-air. I mean, the other Blitz was like maybe a pixel off a touch on the ground, and that's still connected. That was wild. Great stuff. Oh, good pickup off the assist as well. Body splash. We love to see it. That's not going to link it. Went to go for the other super. Here's some sandwich mix right into Bot Buster. Oh, gets the read, and that's a happy birthday as well.
That is a happy birthday. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is a big damage to TerrAko's Blitzcrank right here. It's gonna get slammed, plus again full steam ahead. And now TerrAko on the Yasuo is gonna have to make something work here. Especially considering that Leonidas right now is sitting in pretty, and because of that, it's gonna get the paralyzed stun.
Don't think we're gonna get a super, are we? Oh, we are at the end, but doesn't decide to use the shock super. Blocks the super assist. Okay, I mean, do you pop the Fury here? I think you just try to go for a reset. Yeah, you're gonna have to consider using the offensive Fury to make this comeback. This should not kill at all, yeah.
Ooh,
do you dump the meter? You do, okay.
Yeah, you kind of have to. You're at this deficit of health. There's 57 seconds left on the clock. You still got to deal with Vi, and again, try to set up here. We block the break, so that's a big hit here, but no, drops the route.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is such a day 2 turn. Oh, another one. Please pick up. Thank you. Okay. We're starting to get a little more settled in here. Okay, we got a burst block into the combo. Love it. You can tell just it's a whole new situation. People got to be ready. The mental stack is crazy in this game, and you got to be ready if you get that block to get a massive confirm there. But quick 2-0 there. Great set out of both players. I mean, I love seeing the Blitzcrank. Yeah, very entertaining.
Yeah, that was really good. I loved how each of them had a different mindset when it came to utilizing their Blitzcrank, especially considering that they were both two different teams. But I do want to also shout out here Etsy for pointing out, Again, yeah, we're having less timeouts. I feel like in Alpha Lab 1, which was probably, I would say, the most guilty of it, if you think about it, especially since that was where most of the tournaments happen, the pacing is completely different this time around, and you really feel it. So, good stuffs to the team to be able to mitigate, again, damage, but also not overtune it and then undertune it. So, that's really good to see. So, with that being said, Leonidas takes out TerrAko. TerrAko at 7th place here at ONi Arena. Not a bad start, especially for our first one. And we'll be facing up, Leonidas will be facing up against IsoAmWhite in Looter's Quarters. But before we even get to that side, we got JakeyTheSnakey versus Mezza.
Yeah, this will be a great one. We saw, oh, did we see Mezza? I think I'm getting names. I think we had like a Reza or something, right? Or a similar name. I might be getting names crossed up. But yeah, we should have a fun match here. I'm curious to see what teams we're going to get picked up. Hopefully more Blitz, but I mean, actually at this point, I'm down to see some variety. Let's see some Jinx action. Let's get the characters who haven't been in yet. I haven't seen Echo at all today. I've seen very few Echoes actually, even online. I wonder what the deal is with that. Echo's very strong still.
I agree. I think Echo's pretty strong. What I think is happening, because I kind of saw a little bit on Twitter, the problem becomes that they've been there's not a lot of change, right? But we're seeing a lot of like that meta in these other characters between Yasuo. Blitzcrank is a big changer compared to what we were dealing with before, and he's brand new, right? So I think Jinx is probably one character I would say, and we see it here too, where she's really good as an assist and as a point character.
Yeah, definitely. She has a lot of versatility. I know there's new loops or it's like semi loops that she can get very consistent combos mid screen to corner, and definitely a lot of versatility with her supers as well. Having a full screen beam in this game is great, and I believe in this version it actually can pick up OTG now.
Right, big pickup again. Both players on freestyle. So what do they know? What are they cooking here? And this is exactly what they're cooking. Doesn't get the combo extension though after the air tech recovery.
Yeah, people either know something we don't, or they just like the sauce of freestyle. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I'm ready to be sold on it for sure. As we see the classic Yasuo B&B gets the back throw. Get up attack. So a get up attack definitely seems to be pretty useful. Ooh, the sliding call out on the retreating guard. That was great. And here's Jinx's specialty. You have Zap on deck. You just get to get a freeform combo at the end, but unable to link the final rocket that would have gone into super.
Ooh, diagonal and
assist,
also yeah, take out the assist plus another beam, and again takes out Illaoi here.
Yeah, Illaoi went for the parry there. That's a tough one. I think it's like 10 to 12 hits, but it is parryable for sure. Kind of got to mash it, but you got to know how many hits it is so you don't whiff a parry at the end and lose the punish window.
Ooh,
Let's see if we get it here. No, it's an interrupt.
Nice.
Okay.
I love that choice too. Started off with the low jab instead. Because again, I believe even though it is a reversal, it's not invincible. So
correct. Yeah, there's very few supers in this game are invincible that at least that aren't the level 3 ultimates. I think Vi comes to mind. There might be one that I'm not thinking of, but I think Vi is the primary option with her Buster Wolf super.
Break used in effect, gets the double jump but doesn't get the second hit. Handshake tag to get the side switch. We do hit Jinx, but we catch the backdash with the super.
Yeah, interesting. I feel like that might just, I don't know if they can, oh, no, they didn't commit to a button because it wasn't a counter hit, but you can cancel your backdash at any point. I would be surprised if after the freeze there's not enough time to block that. And something I'm really keeping my eye out for, and it's definitely in the tournaments I've been watching so far, it has separated the stronger players from some of the more mid-level players, is the use of parry. And especially with Jinx, there's a lot of opportunities to just get free parries on her projectiles, which, A, if you hit it, obviously better frame advantage for you, you don't take chip damage, and you generate some extra meter back on top. So definitely something you're going to want to implement into the game if it's just a projectile without the Yasuo falling up, which you do see there, makes it a bit more tricky.
I love what we're seeing from JakeyTheSnakey, getting such good movement on top of that, optimal routes plus the reset. We're gonna go ahead and we should be able to see the full cash out here to kill the Jinx. Yep, there it goes on the cash out of that last ultimate super. And this is also new animation. No, it
No,
doesn't.
okay.
It's scaled just a bit.
Yeah, the scaling at the end of those combos can get a little tough, and it definitely didn't look like, at least what I think is the optimal corner route for Yasuo. He has a few different routes in the corner you can do. That one looked a little more of the reliable safe version, which totally understand going for that, but not quite enough damage. And now Illaoi's back in, blocks a super, no parry, or there was no super or meter on deck, so makes sense. Gets the punish. Here we go. This is gonna be a real big uphill battle for Mezza.
Okay, I love it. Using Tornado to stop the advancement. There's the beam. And that's going to try to go for chip out situation here. Ooh,
let's go anti-air button. And oh no. Yasuo is the only character I think that would have hit that angle. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I definitely agree. Probably off of it is a very particular calm. You have to do, I think, medium calm to be able to get that that slight angle for an anti-air.
Right. Yeah, and Jinx, unfortunately, though it looked like the hammer had a big swing upwards, didn't quite reach behind the head, so not going to work out. I mean, even, let's be real, even if they got the punish on that situation, that would have been a real tough round to come back on. But here we go, overhead into special. The Jinx specialty into the firework. It should be a good amount of damage, not quite the sweet spot.
Talk about high in the sky. You definitely were guessing there, but the jump in on the Gatling gun, and then we have to force to use break here.
Okay, so Beam, that's something I actually haven't seen interact before, so good to know Beam goes and disregards Wind Wall. One of the few things Wind Wall does not block.
Hey, big pickup here for JakeyTheSnakey, but again, break, no blocks coming through for it. And a slight connection there, but not going to be enough as JakeyTheSnakey's going to take advantage. We're going to go ahead and go for the reset OTG. Called out the roll. And then again, pressure.
Yep, not going to be invulnerable there, so Super does get beaten by the projectile. Another uphill battle. One character left here for Jinx, or for Mezza with the Jinx. Does that go through? It does. Okay. Projectile invulnerable.
Ooh, explosion, but not enough to connect. Oh, we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna catch recovery.
Wow.
That's the type of Yasuo play I like to see.
Yeah, great use of the one button super. Great reaction there. Got the. I mean, I didn't even see Jinx start the attack, but that did come out as an interrupt. So, great recognition from Jakey. Jinx action in the corner.
Yep. There goes. Now the dive in, but does catch the recovery for Mezza. And that's going to be extension double handshake tag. Beautifully done. So that we can go into the fireworks.
Yeah, it's so much damage if you can set it up perfectly. And especially for 1 meter, you really get a ton of value out of that. Let's see if we try to get Yasuo in. We do. Make you deal with the monkey. But again, all I guess it doesn't really matter as a high-low there, but definitely something to keep in mind that now assist attacks of any kind are always going to be a mid. So you're always watching where the point character is to block.
Ooh, nice to go into stance and try to call out those big buttons, but there's the forced break. And now it's just trying to wait. Gets the explosion off of the drone, but no connection to finish the route.
This should be a kill if we don't drop this. And again, yeah, the drops in the same way as before. I'm not sure what the issue is there. I haven't been able to explore Jinx's routing there too much, but I have seen that rocket connect. I'm not sure if it's a little early or late, or maybe it's just a matter where the first hit is in the positioning. We will have
Double
to
handshake
see.
tag. That is going to be a cooldown on tags for 4 seconds right now. Retreating guard starts up the pressure again. Push block though from the side of Mezza, and there's the beam.
Yeah, push block a great option when dealing with Yasuo, because if he is going for that side dash through swipe, you get to deal with him in front of your face rather than him getting free mix. So this is going to take the game. JakeyTheSnakey with a 2-0 win over Mezza. Flexing the Yasuo, and we got our second 2x KO of the night. Wow. I mean, you guys are gonna, trust me, you're gonna go entire tournaments without seeing this happen, like multiple times. We already got 2. This is crazy.
Amazing stuff right there. Yeah, I as soon as I saw Illaoi go down, and then that was just meter built up, Perfect stuff. I also want to point out that we definitely see where JakeyTheSnakey is utilizing Yasuo as that anchor a lot stronger than the Jinx. Cleaner, more consistent on the routes as well. And again, having that ultimate be able to go from Tornado super into that full ultimate super, that level 2 is really, really good because again, it connects so well and the scaling is not atrocious either. So really good stuff there. JakeyTheSnakey will be going on to face Misi as Mezza will be taking 7th. And I believe up next we should be seeing IsoAmWhite versus Leonidas Daimon, better said.
Yep, and we're heading right into Champ Select here. I actually just noticed something interesting with online tournaments and with the win streak animation. It's going to be quite the flex if you're in grand finals with like the blue fire on your character. If you've just been sitting in the lobby whole time, just taking game after game, going to be interested to see who the first person is to do that.
That's very, very true. Imagine you just stay in that lobby the entire time as you're doing during like the stream matches and stuff. It's be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean they got training mode cabs right there, so I totally could see it. If you're on a hot streak, why not flex that?
All right, so we got IsoAmWhite back on the Darius-Vi, and then of course Leonidas with Blitzcrank and Vi. And again, freestyle. That's the name of the game here tonight. Not 2x assist, not double down. Freestyle fuse into play.
Yeah, really interesting to see. I mean, I thought I saw like almost universal sentiment that this was the worst of the non solo fuses. So, I mean, again, maybe people know something we don't, or they're just having fun with freestyle and they really want to explore it. I totally get it either way. It definitely seems like a very rewarding fuse to explore in the lab. So, I totally get it. Where's the DP? Okay, interesting read there.
Now it's Vi on Vi action, but we have the overhead and a very good, strong pickup here for Leonidas.
Gets the resand into the throw. Beautiful handshake tag. Back into Vi. Wow. I think they're lipping. I think this is going to be a pixel.
We'll see. Yup, just about 10% more or less. That's a punish. Beautiful interrupt. Leonidas was ready for that. Talk about really nice combo route with freestyle, right? Like seeing from the command grab after command grab. That's the type of stuff you want to see here. And there's another handshake tag again to stop IsoAmWhite from even pressing.
Yeah, this is an insane start to the match. Goes for the running bot grab. Interesting choice to hold it there. Definitely had plenty of range if they weren't jumping, but ends up biting them in the butt a bit. It is still going to be an uphill battle. Great conversion here. We're going to spend a good chunk of damage, but I don't know if I'm a believer on this one. We'll have to see. Does get the throw. Okay. I might have to eat my words. Let's see. Fury is on deck for Leonidas here.
That wasn't even... I feel like that was just the slightest, like... All right, let's just tap the left side, and we're now on the other side, and good to go. My goodness. Talk about just being under.
Yeah, that was just perfect spacing there, I guess. And yeah, just a little bit of movement ends up biting them in the butt. And without even a cross-up button, still ends up getting the opening. Blitz doing its thing. Into the handshake, draws out the burst. And interrupt. Darius is not plus in that situation. Good call out.
Ooh, drop the rounding there. And that is actually going to cost IsoAmWhite in that moment. Again, gonna be able to get full corner domination. We're gonna keep it going. And then gets the reset with the overhead. Goes on, but does whip in that situation.
Oh, that's so rough. I mean, Leonidas decided not to burst, and there was all this pressure, and was going for an optimal route, and it just didn't end up working, and then gets a second opening, chooses the wrong super, and now all of a sudden things turn around completely. There's get up attack again. It's a really good call out when Blitz has steam, and well, about that.
Blitzbuster!
Oh, it's a beautiful sight. There's the bleed on Vi in the background. No parry.
Yes, we like to say. No block on the Furry too, but we're just gonna go for it. And that's a big pushback, but still, what a punish because of Darius's range. So again, really good stuff here. Again, Fury is also allowing you to regenerate health. That's a dash up grab.
Oh, you could have picked up. I'm pretty sure that's something you can pick up. This should be death. Yeah, that's Fury. Wow, what a comeback. Definitely ate my words on that one. I mean, that's the power of Fury and Darius, I guess. If you do get those openings, it's just a ton of damage. Gets the low on the dash in. No corner carry off it, though.
Okay, movement on movement here. There's the Vortex. That's a big pickup, especially on the left side. Gets the overhead. OTG. And gets the hit. Yep.
Even the uncharged, you don't get the ground bounce on the sway into uncharged heavy, but all you have to do is press S2 and you're getting a free pickup there. Here's the ground bounce with the charge heavy version. Not spending any meter on this situation. Now we're in the corner. Trying to regen some life onto Vi if possible.
Okay, Darius getting hit on the route. Does whiff here, tried to call out a jump and a button, but we got the grab. And again, level 1 super. No call out on the rope, but Vi comes into play with the launcher, and this is big here for IsoAmWhite. Calls out the roll again, and the OTG. We're going to go straight into the super. And it's interesting, that's like the second time I've seen IsoAmWhite use that as an opportunity to not get pushed back so far out.
Yeah, definitely really great awareness and use of the mechanics by IsoAmWhite. Love to see that. And we see just a pixel left on Darius, manages to get out. So gonna try to regen some health, but Vi's gonna get wiped out before you get any of that back, really.
Yep.
Now this will be impressive. No Fury on deck. There is some meter, but this is, you're not gonna get any more HP. One hit could be it.
I don't know. This is Darius, Nidden. I don't know. Oh, yep, there we go. Went for the slam, but because of that, there's the punish. So that is Leonidas up on the board right now, 1-0 against IsoAmWhite. A bit of a scrap, I would say, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. And I guess it kind of makes sense with the characters we're seeing, but they're kind of just throwing haymakers and trying to get these big conversions. And kind of a bit of drops on both sides, but everyone was swinging, so ended up being pretty juicy. And we see trying to go for some sandwich mix here with the sway through. Doesn't lead to anything. Good dash back. Wow, that, all the time in the world to punish that. Manages to pick it up. This is going to be half your health gone plus steam. Or it's a burst, actually. Okay, good stuff.
Oh, nice pickup, especially on such a deep jump in like that. It's going to be a dash up grab plus an OTG launcher. And the air grab after the air tech. Ooh, IsoAmWhite is gaming right now.
Yeah, really gaming. Ended up going for the reset there. Had the hard knockdown, but opts to reset early and maybe call out the forward roll option, but wasn't able to get it. And now dealing with a tough spot in the corner. This is a strong route. You get the restand with Blitz. Look at all this damage. This is insane. That's a dead character.
100%. All right.
It really is a lot of behind that thing. And nice job. I love when games have the kill at the end of the super. It leaves a suspense at the end. You know what I mean? Rather than they die and you got to watch like 5 more hits of it or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's great stuff.
Another huge whiff here from IsoAmWhite, and Leonidas is capitalizing. There's the Blitzcrank. We're in Fury mode though, so this is scary because both of these characters are low health right now.
Yeah, it's a tough spot, and there's that juicy cross-up button, leads it to a big confirm. This is, I mean, goes for the restand. I think you could have just spent the meter. That super reaches basically 50% of the screen from where we were at. Either way, gets the round. Great stuff. I mean, that's just the utility Blitz offers. Having restands on assists like that is really insane. I can't wait to see people lab that out.
All right, another big hit here for Leonidas. Doesn't catch the jump out, but there's the pull on the grapple. Handshake tag, and you got hit by the left side switch. Again, straight hits hitting right now, but no confirm.
Good call out on the rocket grab, able to jump in, but no full combo off it. Definitely got to take advantage of those opportunities when you get on the blitz, because if you're point blank, that can be a spooky situation. As we're about to see. Steam on deck. Is it another get up attack? No. Calls out the jump, but not able to confirm. This
got
is a good
Darius
pickup.
loose.
Switches to Vi. Okay, we're not spinning meter. We're just going for the pressure. And able to get it. Has to force the burst.
That'll at least allow Blitzcrank to should be able to achieve full health here as far as from the gray life lost. But again, IsoAmWhite getting these hits with Darius is huge. We're gonna spend it all. We have to at this point, right? Make sure we bleed out the damage that's there.
Yeah, dump the damage while you can. Maybe you get some meter back by the end of this round for another one. But again, Darius is one of the characters with a very strong reversal option. It's granted it's armor, not a true DP, but he feels a little more comfortable not having the meter than maybe some others, and able to pick it up. Good choice to use that meter, dump it all out. You're not getting it back anyways.
All right. IsoAmWhite.
Ryan. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna tag Vi, and like you said, gets the overhead, no pull in with Darius.
Yeah, great stuff. I mean, in case people haven't seen yet, at the start of rounds in 2xKO, if you hold the tag button, you can switch to your secondary character, so you're not locked into the team order that you had at the beginning of the match. You can do this in between each round. See a little bit of a happy birthday there, leading to some good damage. And now that fake half command grab throw thing does lead into a little bit of an opening, not a full conversion though. Now you're facing Vi in the corner. This is so scary.
Very scary. And also too, this is now no meter for Vi. Pressed a button, and now we're gonna get that level 1 reversal. Switch to Darius and apply some pressure here, but you gotta be careful with that grapple. It has been 2 or 3 times now that IsoAmWhite has called it out.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, gets hit by the running bot grab there, but Leonidas, or I'm sorry, IsoAmWhite going for neutral jumps a lot of the time when trying to dodge these command grabs. You're going to want to jump in to get the punish on the blitz. So hopefully we can see that adaptation. So if you get out of the command grab, you definitely want the punish. Getting out is nice, but you got to take advantage of those opportunities because blitz is going to be oppressive. You're not going to get a ton of chances like that. And gets the cross up and finishes it off with just a couple hits. Now let's see if the Vi can make this comeback. One of the few characters that I would feel comfortable in any situation.
Oof. That could have been the game-winning combo. Parry.
Call out.
Break is used. There's still a lot of meter left to be achieved here to get Fury back. 30 seconds on the clock.
Time definitely coming into play.
Oh, misses the last hit.
Nice. Yep. Text the command throw. It's such a weird sentence to say, but
oh my God, Vi's still alive.
That's insane. 1 pixel with the bleed.
Oh,
good call out. Yep. You cannot do that. Man. Good stuff. We see Darius abuse that reversal. We got a game 3 in our hands. Good adaptations. And I'm really liking this matchup, honestly. Like, Vi's just super versatile, and having Vi-Darius in the background, I mean, there's just so much damage on deck at any point. Oh, good use
it
of
also
sway.
really shows too, again, these characters do really well in just making some almost impossible comebacks, right? Like, this is where we're really seeing how understanding both of your team characters is really important. No punish was a little too far from it, but we still get the cross under.
Yep, right into the bonk. We're going to have that steam in your face with armor on deck. Yep, goes for the get up attack again. I mean, at this point, you almost wonder if it's worth just running up and blocking. And there's been a ton of get up attacks and jumps. Haven't seen them really risk challenging that command grab. See the Vi go for the side switch, but just ends up in the corner themselves. We can go full corner to corner here. It looks like that's exactly what we're going to do.
Beautiful corner coast to coast.
Yeah, Vi is definitely the Ken of this game from in terms of Street Fighter 6. Any decent opening, she's bringing you all the way over. Ooh, charge heavy too, extra damage.
Oh, huge pickup thanks to the grab into the OTG. So that's Leonidas on potential set point.
Yep, and while Blitz does get enhanced grabs with full steam, that does not affect the assist grabs. So you do have doesn't mess with your mental stack when you tag out with steam and change your routing. So that's why I think we're seeing. I mean, it's just such a reliable option to get that restand. So while just popping level 1 super totally could have killed, I think it's a good habit to just continue that combo with the simple route and get that little extra damage in just in case.
Okay.
Missed the counter.
Well, talk about slide in the DMs. Leonidas is making sure that we are getting in and getting the coast. And there is the level 1 super. Gonna call out the throw, but not gonna be able to get the hit in. But we have the down under, cross under. And that is now Darius on the board here as Leonidas tried to call out with an anti-air and doesn't get it from the unsuccessful launcher seed.
And this is a great pickup here. Yep, it does use the assist, so now you only have to spend 1 meter to get the kill. Great stuff. And we've seen this Darius make a bigger comeback than this already in this set, so this is not too big of an uphill battle. And now you got Bleed on Blitzcrank. Does have Fury available. Let's see if he has to pop that.
Yep,
there it is.
Pop it indeed.
Oh my god, it's so fast. It's Fury. What the...
Oh yeah, it's super fast. Not a good jump in though. This can be dangerous. Oh, we're dashing right under.
That he definitely could have picked up off that in the corner. Didn't recognize the situation.
Steam
Blitz is steamy. Yep.
Oh, talk about defense.
Yep, no bleed right now. It's okay to block. There it is. That was super.
We blocked it.
Gets the block. Are we confirming? We are. Great stuff from Leonidas to clutch it out. I mean, had the command grab, could have gone into shock super, I believe, to get the kill, because Steam should have been. Or no, they actually just consumed the Steam on the command grab. But still, great stuff, clutching that out, and now going to be going into, I believe, top 6? Or is that a top 4 placement now?
So that should be so IsoAmWhite is in definitely the top 6. We'll be ending the night in 5th place. So right now Leonidas I'm sorry, IsoAmWhite will be ending in 5th place. Leonidas is going to be heading on around to the top 4 area. And this is where it gets spicy, right? Because now we got to see who will win between Mezza and JakeyTheSnakey, which will be interesting because, again, we saw Jakey with that really good Yasuo and Mezza also with, I believe, a really strong Blitzcrank to boot up as well.
Yep, Mezza was also, I believe, on the Ahri, so both your characters are going to be in the set again. We'd love to see it. And yeah, this will be the last match of Losers Corners. And after this match, we're going to have Winners Finals with JaazzRap and Hikari as well. So it's really just going to be banger matches from here on out. I mean, all of these have been great. We already got 2 2x KOs. I'm ready to see a perfect at some point. Does look like we're not going to see Echo tonight, so I think that's the only character that's not represented, if I remember correctly. Oh, and Braum as well. So no Echo, no Braum tonight. We're seeing lots of Vi, some Darius action, lots of Yasuo and Ahri. Interesting stuff to see for sure. I'm curious if people are thinking Braum is weak or if this is a playstyle choice. Obviously, with just a top 8, we're not looking at the widest range of players, but still interesting to see nonetheless. As we see, is it going to be more freestyle? No, we have a double down on deck. Okay, beautiful.
Apologies. We actually are going to see the Illaoi-Ahri. That's right. That's what Mezza was working with. The Ahri, really good Ahri too. Great pickups. And then, of course, Illaoi side. So we will see here. And also, we got the Yasuo Jinx again. Also, I do want to ask, Etsy, what did you do to Tom Cannon to have him block you? We got to have a talk later.
Too close to me.
What am I missing here? What did he do to this guy?
All right, letting me.
Oh, is it Darius? Okay. I think I go both ways, honestly. So that might be on me. This is a potato situation.
English is an interesting language. You can say 20 different things the same way.
Really is. As we see, oh, interesting. You don't see that animation too much. Very cool. Goes for the slide. Bernie gets the burst out early.
Yeah, that's the scary thing playing Ahri against Jinx. Oh, we're going with the monkey explosion. Okay. This is like the biggest ult I've ever seen. Look at that. Just that entire bomb just nuking.
really so cool. And they did a great job for the announcement trailer too, making almost like the reference to Dark Knight with the Joker, pressing the button a few times, it doesn't go through. So much personality with this character, as you can see even in the win pose.
I do love how they like really designed her in this game, because she feels like the tallest character, but she's also like the smoothest character too, right? So
Yeah, very unique animation style, I feel like, from the rest of the cast. It's very identifiable. You can just saw silhouette.
Big pickup.
That's a lot of damage.
That was a happy birthday combo too.
You'd love to see that early in the round. And Yasuo is one of the better characters, I would say, at being able to pick up off those with some good reliable routes. As we see the classic Illaoi super getting us into the corner here. Handshake tag gonna come into play, and we got a tentacle on deck for Ahri. Let's see if she can make it work. Nope. Jinx is gonna delete it and turn the table here.
And while we're gonna go ahead and see JakeyTheSnakey send out some fireworks, those fireworks are in celebration, shouting out Papa Cap here for raiding us here at the ONi Arena. Thank you so much for sharing your community with us. Hope you're enjoying some 2xKO.
Yeah, welcome. Great turning to tonight. Great time to come through. As we see a quick round from JakeyTheSnakey on the quest for a run back in what would be either losers or grands finals.
Yeah, I love the quick work that JakeyTheSnakey is really doing. Again, efficient Jinx gameplay, and then beautiful handshake tag here with Yasuo to apply pressure. I'm calling out with every single time in the stance condition. We're also taking out... It's interesting enough, Ahri's damage that she's been taking has been coming from the fact that Misi's been summoning Ahri for assist, and a lot of the routes keep covering JakeyTheSnakey and getting that damage in.
Yeah, definitely. And with the changes for closed beta as well, this is, I think, the first tag game I can remember where damage to the assist, you actually take some permanent damage now. 75% of the damage will be gray health and 25% will be permanent. So you really got to be careful with when you're throwing those assists out, especially on the squishier characters.
That's so cheap. Because of the fireworks extension, even though you're blocking in the air, it still does chip out right there.
Yeah, it's a rough spot because you're just kind of in a checkmate situation there. This isn't third strike. There's no air parries to work with.
Alright, tries to go for the overhead and double, but we do get the slight hit on the low. But air tech, and it's JakeyTheSnakey's turn to play the game. Summon out the monkey, go ahead and get all of the stuns out, plus the Gatling gun. That's a lot of hit stun, and you're dead there with Yasuo ending it.
As if the hit stun wasn't enough to confirm that, has the handshake tag there just ready to go. So many hits to work with and just great awareness. As we see more handshake action. Interesting choice. Side switches to Jinx and just handshake tag there anyways. That's going to be a big opener. Can get Jinx back in the corner here. And double downs on deck. Doesn't decide to use it. And that new Ahri projectile no longer tracks that Oki projectile. It will always go forward after a delay. So definitely strong in the corner, but they can potentially jump out. And that chip is going to get right through Jinx defense. And it's just going to be up to Yasuo with a full Fury bar against basically 2 full health bars from this Illaoi team.
Okay, that forces the break there. Gonna go for the double jump. Love the defense here right now from Jakey. But again, gets hit. And that's Fury. This is Yasuo Fury, by the way. Look at this damage. Oh no. Oh no. Reset. And now there's, the swirl to go ahead and take out the Ahri. Here comes Illaoi. And again, there's still a bit of Fury left. So just one solid hit. And there it is. Starts up the combo. And we have full meter on deck too, by the way. So let's cash out. I feel like should be able to kill with maybe, if it does survive, 10%.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be just a bit of health left, and it was a great choice there to not use the dash cancel on the Fury and able to start the combo and at least get 5 or 6 hits in before the Fury comes out. So you get that extra damage up front rather than using it to get the opening. So the gamble pays off there, and we get a quick 2-0 from JakeyTheSnakey. Great stuff.
So I do want to make mention, especially for those that are super new to 2xKO, and there's a lot of mechanics that you're gonna encounter and it's not going to be as easy to pick up. Yes, inputs are simple, but again, there's a lot of like depth to this game, and Fury is one of those mechanics that it is your time to utilize fully for a comeback, right? Because of how much damage buff it gives you, on top of the fact that it makes you faster. You can do dash cancels right afterwards too. So it's very much a really good mechanic on characters like Yasuo that allow you, that have already done really good damage in the first place. But that's exactly what happens when you can play efficiently and clean. That is peak gaming right there. Right now, we got more peak gaming coming your way because we got Hikari versus JaazzRap.
Yeah, this is a great winners finals. Hikari in another top 3 situation, or I believe top 4 yesterday. So great stuff from them, and I believe also top 8 in breakout as well. So consistent top 8er 100% of the time right now for Hikari. The great start for 2xKO for sure.
Okay. And there does recovery. Yep, there's this tag in.
No tech. And we're getting that pickup. Yep, burns the burst. It's early enough in the round. Makes sense.
It's so sad when Blitzcrank leaves the screen. He's like, wee, and then, aw.
Just teleports away. It's so funny. Just insta-gone. And I can't wait for them to add his iconic laugh back from League, because you can tell that he's doing the motion of the laugh, and it's just a matter of time before we get that voice line properly added. I think they said they were still finalizing the robot filter for it. The cross-up button gets the pickup underneath the neutral jump. Great stuff.
Yep, there's the launcher on the Vi assist. And we get the handshake tag. Very nice. Plus the wall bounce. And we're now at full combo limit, so you're going to get recovery tech here, but we're just gonna go straight into the level 1 super because hey, it's gonna trade.
Yeah, interesting choice to trade. The other super would have been full invuln. I'm curious if it starts up slower or what the choice was there. Very interesting. We're gonna get a bonk here. Steam in your face. Are we get up attacking? No. Interesting. We are gonna get the side switch. Steam's still on deck for Vi to handle. Let's see how this goes. Goes for the change in the jump arc with the down H in the air, able to catch JaazzRap out. Oh, this is, I believe, the optimal route across there, as far as people know right now, to get you across the screen. Interesting. Wow, that gets the hit. Wonder, I mean, there was no counter there. I wonder if there was just a mix-up or what. Maybe he got to the other side.
Pixel of health here. Will it be enough? It won't be. You gotta be able to kill here quickly. But, yep, the timeout, and it's going to go to Hikari because of the health values.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, with the time, that was the only reason that round was lost there, I think. Because with Fury meter on deck, could have popped Fury on the offensive extension to get that kill. But you only have so much time to work with. Oh, this route is so cool. I have not seen this yet. I'm a big fan. Gets the anti-air, no confirm off of it. Has to deal with Windwall's Blitzcrank. That's not fun.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Great mix there from Yas. The stance hops are so sick. Happy birthday, forcing the break.
Oh, trying to go for the jump heavy. And then, like you mentioned, the anti-air plus the launcher. And then we're going to go into super here for level 1.
Dashes out. Yeah, the classic. Yasuo dash over. Vi assist behind. Gets the follow-up confirm afterwards in the next interaction. Tries to catch with the dash through. Doesn't quite get it before the Vi lands on the ground.
Oh no!
The hard call out.
I think that's like the second time that Hikari's tried to go for a hard call out like that and not been successful. Big pickup though. So now it's just Blitzcrank and Hikari's Vi.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting choice to go for the ult as a reversal when parry's so rewarding in this game, and going to be a little bit less of a risk. But again, when you're in winners finals, I'm not going to question it. Clearly has a good grasp of the game so far. And this robot's getting beat up. Big old punch. He has plenty of health to work with.
Blitzbuster!
Do we pop Fury to get the regen? I mean, you're gonna die without it. Oh, this is so scary. Just at range of the Yasuo. Gets the answer.
Oh wait, Fury! There it is! Oh, it's
and blocks the other Fury. Oh my goodness. Fantastic awareness. No one's dropping these Fury baits anymore. Holy moly, what a conversion.
Jazz
awareness is crazy.
calling it out. Both players, though, empty on the break gauge, so it can be one character gone in a blink of an eye if you're not careful. There's nothing to help you escape out of this. And there you go, launcher from the Vi assist. A second one, but that's air techable afterwards.
Yeah, and I guess one thing that it does go against Yasuo's favor here is there was a change to the break meter where you get more break meter back the longer the combo goes in terms of like total time length of the combo. And Yasuo's notorious, I think, for being on the longer side with his route. So curious to see if we get, I mean, right now you see the difference in break meter already. JaazzRap getting close, but I mean, it's only going to do so much if you lose your point character this early.
Ooh, thought the chip out would work out, but what a great call from JaazzRap to then call out the push block and then handshake tag in so that Blitzcrank doesn't get killed by chip.
Tries to call out the wind wall setup, but just a little late.
Doesn't get the extension on the airstrike.
Good awareness there to stop coming the Vi. You're just going to go right into the tornado and just get picked up. Great stuff. Jab's playing this very patient. And as soon as I say that, unfortunately gets clipped by the wind wall stab. Lots of pressure here. Yep, Blitz hit grab. Gonna put you into the blender. Forces the break. Jazz does have break if it does get hit, but not a lot of health to work with. Gonna have to call it out very early on the next hit. This should be a pickup.
Oh, this is scary. Yep, we're going straight into that level 3. We got a kill here, especially considering that's around 17 seconds on the clock too. So if JaazzRap wants to be able to win this game, has to take it out. Yasuo still ahead, should be enough if we can go ahead and force the Vi out, or at the very least Blitzcrank. But there it goes, Vi's out. We're gonna try to get the cross up. And now just playing neutral, 6 seconds on the clock. It has to be a hard-hitting hit here. And JaazzRap running out of time as Hikari takes it up 2-0 right now. And guess what? We're in winners finals, so that is a best of 5 right here. So JaazzRap has one more chance to try to change the tide.
Yeah, crazy to see both rounds basically go right to, or 2 of the 3 rounds going to time. There's a lot of damage coming out from a lot of these characters. I'm curious to see if we see that happening moving forward. Burst out already. Blitz taking their sweet old time to get in, but does eventually get there. Converting into the steam. Do we get up attack here? No. And there's the call out with the pop buster.
Okay.
Air throw pickup.
Ooh, yep. Unfortunate for the drop. That's also a block, but at the very least, it's Vi who gets tagged in. And now that's about a good chunk just gone here as we got full steam ahead.
As the night goes on, we're just getting more and more blocked bursts. This is pretty insane to see. Wow, the neutral jump over both swipes. That was crazy.
Oh no, that's a whiff. Interesting.
Oh, tagged just a hair too early. Yeah, I think tried to start the ground pound S2, but just a hair too early on pressing tag. Oh, that's such a good side switch. Calls it out. I mean, this is the Hikari special at this point. This time it does land.
Yeah. Still, that's a lot to work with. You don't have Fury on your available. The whiff grab is gonna cost it, and that's the first round to JaazzRap.
Good stuff from JaazzRap. Staying composed. A ton of damage just got taken off him, but great stuff. And now we have all the resources reset. Break basically even between both players. And here's a big happy birthday. Has to break early. Yep, just got that. It takes so long to get over there. It's so funny.
He's just trying his best. He's a robot. He tries tries to do what he can. Okay, great jump, but unfortunate that we were using the special to get out of there. Okay, tags buy-in.
Did go for that rocket grab, but it's not going to go full screen. Gets a good pickup. Enforcing the burst. Now another opening. This should be either death or close to it with steam in your face. Now we're tagging in Vi. This is not going to kill, but we're going to have a good situation in the corner.
Oh, the roll! JaazzRap not ready for it. Trying to call out with the heavy, but not going to be able to do so. And that can be big damage as we go into the level 1 super.
Again, just getting close to the kill, but not quite there. This is going to do it. Vi with just a little bit of health left for Hikari. This is going to be a really tough comeback. No Fury. There is some super meter, but you really can't drop anything.
Yep. And JaazzRap, okay, taking it on. Going into this game 4 with a win. And on the board right now, so Hikari up 2-1 against JaazzRap.
Yeah, I mean, after we saw a couple timeouts or close to timeouts in the first game, I mean, that was a swift game too. JaazzRap coming online.
Okay. Ooh, I
These
like
routes
that.
are sick. Yeah,
That's
great
a
stuff.
really sick route. Oh my gosh, you love to see it, man.
Yeah, we're definitely in the early stages. You can see the evolution of these combo routes. I mean, definitely haven't seen any of these, and he's already whipping out new routes within the set, so really cool to see. Goes for the charge punch on Vi. So one of the few things you can do as you tag out in this game is if you're already holding a button with one character and then you tag, you can continue to charge that button and it'll register whenever you release it or if you go for the max charge. So you're going to be seeing a lot of that with Vi, getting the full charge on the S1 and tagging in the blitz and letting them play.
I love that.
Oh, this is tough.
We actually dove in with the strike, anticipating the break. And because of that, that is going to be no meter used here for JaazzRap on the break side. But we have a happy birthday combo, and that is going to hurt.
Yeah, definitely great choice to go for that super. You're going to get a ton of damage on both characters. And now, I mean, just a single grab, a single command throw could be it. Now, basically any strike could be it for Yasuo. Do we try to get a raw tag out? No, we're going to use the assist to get Vi in. Push block to get some breathing room from JaazzRap. JaazzRap, with the Blitzcrank being dead right now, does have the super assist on deck. Defense and able to kill the Yasuo. Great stuff. It's Vi time.
There we go. And a big Vi time, too. Should be able to kill here with the level 1. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, that's filling the whole screen. She's punching the ground real hard and getting all that damage out there. Such a reliable super. Able to take a round. I mean, this is, I think, 4 straight rounds now for... Or no, I'm sorry, that was not JaazzRap that took it. So after 3 straight rounds, Hikari able to turn the tables back in their favor. And the beautiful pickup. Oh, that stomp does look so cool whenever Yasuo gets it for the extension.
Okay.
After the burst, does get some damage onto Vi, but nothing too crazy.
Again, beautiful assist call in, plus the handshake tag, and also being able to continue the combo. What a grab. And Hikari, again, potential set point here, keeping the momentum going.
Yeah, great stuff. It's one of the first times we've seen the tag launcher, I think, being used in top 8, and a great option there to extend and get your character swapped out. As we see, Hikari, are we going for the cool Vi routes? Okay, we're going for the tumble into tag. All right. Makes sense. Yasuo's a little low on HP. Want to regen that gray health and then use the limit strike to generate some meter.
Great patience to not use that break. And that is all Hikari wrote with the level 3. Winning it 3-1 against JaazzRap. And what a phenomenal fashion. Beautiful stuff once again. That is going to leave Hikari in grand finals for your first ONi Arena here for 2x KO.
Oh no, so right, it's first to 3. So
wait,
I
what's
believe
3
that was
games?
just 2.
No,
I
it
think
was
it was
already
just
3
2-1
games.
for Hikari, was it? Maybe I'm misremembering.
No, okay, maybe I'm wrong, and this game has just been a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah, because remember, game one, we had a couple near timeouts. Game one took a bit, and then it was, yeah. This does make
Well,
sense.
my apologies. Oh my goodness. Talk about just going back and forth there.
No, I totally get it. I mean, every once in a while, you get those really long games in this, and you can kind of get confused. Like, wait, was that one or two? 'Cause, again, pretty new for a tag game to have round-based systems rather than just you kill all the health bars, you win the game. So, totally understandable. And let's see if Hikari can maintain that momentum. Off to a pretty solid start here.
All right, so as we get confirmation here, because it's just back and forth, it's more 2x KO. Who cares? Here we go. Keep it going.
It's really funny in this matchup, too. We've seen Windwall get set up a bit, and then Hikari doesn't do too much after it. But, I mean, Windwall on its own is not going to be too strong defensively in this matchup. Blitzcrank grab is going to go through it. Vi doesn't have any projectiles that she's going to be throwing at you. So, really, it's just an option of whether it's going to be the stab or tornado. And we get Blitz going for the classic route. I mean, look at all this damage just off the bread and butter. Plus steam, plus her in the corner. Goes for the regular air throw. He actually could have killed if he had gone for the air command grab into static shock super, but, you know, I totally get going for the air throw. More universal option.
I love that safe jump heavy there. There's the Vi, gets the command grab, plus OTG, pop, 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 pop. And Blitzcrank's out the screen.
That bot is now offline. We are at 15 seconds left in this round. So if Jazz is going to make this comeback, it's going to have to go a little something like this. Immediately taking off the health bar of Yasuo. 9 seconds to deal with. No fury or break for either player. Just a bit of health. And it's on Hikari to get the opening with this life deficit.
There it is! No way! Stop! Hikari, you a god. I'm sorry, you're a god right there. How? Just 2 seconds on the clock and you robbed. Call the officers. There was a robbery.
I mean, it's so clutch by Hikari. It's tough for Jazz in that situation. You know, all you need to do is not get hit. But, I mean, Vi is just so oppressive. She has so many different options, and you just got to guess right, and unfortunately not able to do it. But, I mean, clearly motivated to swing this back in their favor as, I mean, before even we finish a thought, where Yasuo's down to 5%.
Good handshake tag. Even if this is damage that's going to be dished out, at the very least, Hikari allows Yasuo to get back some of that health. And, oh no, a bit of a spectator glitch here potentially. And
Ooh, someone might have crashed. Interesting.
Oh my.
They're going right back into it. So I've seen this happen once or twice before where it'll just kick one player out. So I guess we're just going to go for a full game reset, or are they going to get, was the round count 1-1 or?
I feel like the round has to definitely count for Hikari. That for sure. But we'll obviously hear from our lovely TOs, which by the way, shout outs to our very sweet and amazing crew here at ONi Arena for being so awesome and running these brackets and running this production. If you don't say thank you in chat right now, you're going to make me very angry. So I better see some thank yous in this chat and appreciation for your TOs.
Yeah, Farah's been putting in a ton of work, so definitely big shout outs. We'd love to see it. Dak running it down on production. And the whole ONi squad coming through for a great start. I mean, as far as I can tell, everything's been running great for everybody. So smooth sailing, and we're going to get right back into this. I mean, one technical issue in the game on day 2 of closed beta, totally understandable. I'm curious if they're trying here to figure out the round situation, or we will update you as soon as we find that out. But yeah, we're seeing lots of shout outs in the chat for the whole team. Love to see it. Shout out to Bon Me, one of the TOs last night at Tuco Tuesday, and also contributed $100 to that Matcherino prize pool. So absolutely love to see that support for the community. That was huge.
Speaking of prize pool and Matcherino, we got a Matcherino, exclamation point Matcherino. You know the drill. Go ahead and check out those codes, redeem them, let them know out here. It's important to support also the players as well. So it does look like the official ruling has been resetting win conditions and round count. Interesting.
Okay, very interesting to see. So I think the only thing they need to sort out is going to be, I think break meter is going to be the one thing that can be tough to match up exactly on round start, but I'm sure they'll get as close as they can. Luckily, with super meter resetting after each round, it's not going to be super challenging to get that meter in aligned, obviously. So nice to see on that front at least.
Mm-hmm. Now, I gotta ask you here, Nidin. What is your cosmetic you looking for? Because I'm trying to buff up my character, my little lobby avatar. I'm trying to make her look cute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I mean, at this point, I'm kind of just down to get the full Blitz set. I already saw the full Blitz mastery set for all the avatar cosmetics. You just make your character look full on like Blitzcrank. I think that's funny as hell. If we're talking not just making them look like a character, it already has my hairstyle basically on default. So I got that on lockdown. I just need some cool, I'd like some cool 2xKO merch in the game. I think the logo looks really cool with the black and green combo. And then if I
Yeah.
can't get that, just give me the classic like hoodie jacket. And I mean, a nice thing about this game is you can customize colors for all the avatar cosmetics. So you really can kind of make it your own, which is nice.
Definitely
What are you
supporting.
looking for on your character?
So I need my foxtail, of course. That's a must. All right. I'm trying to look cute though with my outfit. I'm not looking cute right now. I don't like the shorts and the t-shirt. All right. Like there's a reason
Yeah,
why I try to strive for being fashionable inside the FGC.
no, totally get it. And I mean, as far as we've seen right now, it's definitely going to be a little bit of a grind to just get avatar cosmetics with the free currency, but we also don't have a battle pass in. I think that'll change the missions up and stuff. And with it being closed beta, values can change. But you're definitely going to have to put the grind in to deck out your character and all that gear while in closed beta. And unfortunately, that's all going to reset on launch anyway. So right now, test some stuff out, see what looks good, and that way you know on launch what you want to save up for.
Yeah, but I want to look cute, didn't? You know, I gotta
I know.
I gotta keep everybody in the lobby on their toes while I'm going ahead and staying ranked #1. Don't think I didn't peep you in one of the lobbies going ahead and being #1.
Look, I Boba Timo with the carry. That's all I gotta say. And it's funny too with oh god.
I just blinked and Vi died.
Well, so I think what they're doing here is setting up the
got you.
run count. Yeah, I was worried about it for a second too, but yeah, with being the same currency in closed beta to get chromas and avatar cosmetics, are you trying to deck out your characters first with the proper colors, or it's just you want the avatar? Is that the
no?
Priority?
It would be characters first. So right now I gotta get the chromas. I gotta get my iconic chromas. All right, I gotta get the pink, and I gotta get for Yasuo. I think I gotta get like the Akuma color because I really like that for him. And then we can work on the lobby avatar stuff.
Yeah, I definitely like that approach. And shout out that Akuma Chroma, kind of looking like Oni themed. I'm not gonna lie. So it kind of is a two birds, one stone situation. And we are back into the action here. It looks like so. Hikari going to be one round up with the break meter advantage, and looking like it's off to a great start. Yasuo loves getting the character in the corner. Gets to set up some sick mix. We get the cool Yasuo-Vi tag options, tag launcher to extend again, and then deal with the mix. Oh, catches the toe. That was crazy. How did that hit?
All right, big hit here. Well, should not have to go ahead and use super here. So that is 3 bars of meter that Hikari has loaded on deck. So it can literally be a 2-touch situation here for JaazzRap. Here's the first touch. Big hits.
And now can he get to the point that the super will kill before Fury's on deck? No. So this is not going to kill. And I imagine we have to be considering for JaazzRap to pop Fury to get this gray health back. And it's just not going to have the time to do it.
That was a very quick fashion. Now, I think production, TOs, Etsy, that should be 3-1 this time around. Saki can do math, sort of, hopefully. Question marks are there. So that will be Hikari moving on into grand finals, sitting pretty. JaazzRap, though, still not eliminated fully just yet. Going to be sitting in losers finals and awaiting the matchup, a winner of Leonidas and JakeyTheSnakey. But you know what? I actually want to throw this question to you, Nidin, while we're waiting for our next match. What are fuses for our lovely audience?
So we have 5 fuses in the game right now. You have the two fuses that are generally more for learning is going to be Juggernaut and Sidekick. Juggernaut lets you just play one champion. You still pick 2 and can technically change in between rounds, but for each round you're locked to one champion. And you get a couple extra things. You get access to Fury at all times when you have Break Meter. You can snap back. You can self double down, so you can super once into yourself. And you'll get more health and more damage. And that's generally just to focus on learning one character. Sidekick lets you play one character with an assist character at all times, but the assist character will never be able to tag in the actual match. And there's going to be some little bit of minutia with that fuse as well. And then the other 3, we've seen a bunch of freestyle, which gives you double handshake tag, which is definitely very useful for mix-ups or making your combos burst safe. You have double down, which is the classic DHC where you can super into super, and there's a little bit of extra sauce within that. And then I think the only other one would be 2x assist, and obviously it's a little self-explanatory. You can use an assist 2 times in one call. So, and of course we're back on the double freestyle, right? It's definitely the most common fuse of the night. Both players have been using this throughout, and we should expect to see some sandwich mix. And here we are with right away. Jinx being able to cancel. Yep, the overhead into special is such a nice feature to have. Beam super is going to kill the Vi and get some chip damage onto Blitz at the same time. Beautiful.
So again, Jakey really doing such a good job with this Jinx-Yasuo gameplay. Using Jinx as that point character is so good because again, you have that super beam laser. But Leonidas though is going to try to get this corner and full steam ahead. And get that ground pound, but the wake up special, and now Jakey out of the corner.
Yeah, get up attack still seeming to be the most reliable option against Blitz with Steam. It's definitely paying off. And this is a tough spot for Blitz. Gets the throw on the roll, which is designed to be the best punish really for it, because you can throw back in the corner, get your hard knockdown, and set up for the next interaction. So great stuff there. Good recognition and call out.
Ooh, big hit, but not going to confirm. And there's Tornado that's going to push block and also eliminate it quickly, too, so that we don't have to deal with the chip.
Yeah, great call there. Push block's definitely a very useful tool in this game. It's going to consume your assist timer for a little bit, but usually very worth it with how strong pressure can be in this game. Catches the retreating guard with the low, and now you're in a sandwich mix, but oh, and just enough block stun that the command grab won't land.
Check that goes out. Oh,
Blitz
we
tanks
stun
the
Blitz.
zap.
Handshake tag, and we get the overhead. Very nicely done. Wasn't gonna have enough time to react to it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same exact freestyle sequence we've seen before. So a third time, if that happens, we know there's no adaptation going on. I'm gonna expect to see it abused moving forward.
Dang, you're gonna call that out? Gonna stay with your whole chest right there?
Look, it was 1-to-1, the same thing. I just gotta block the overhead. That's all I'm saying. Or parry it. Parry's so reliable because, again, if you know it's not going to be a low, I mean, whether it's left or right, you parry, you don't have to call it the direction, so it can be a very strong option there.
An interesting choice for Leonidas to spend that meter earlier on to kill with the pixel, but here we go. Big hit, also going to have Fury pretty soon, so even though right now we're going to get that damage, reset, there's the cross low, gotta block. Big damage again. We should be able to spend on the full bar here. Gonna do so. Yep. And that's Blitzcrank off the screen.
Yeah, makes sense. And obviously investing all the meter, you're going to get 1 bar meter back next round. We do have Fury here. Now, the interesting thing for me is, does Jakey decide to use Fury if he gets tapped? And it's not going to matter because he's going to clean it up. All right. It is an interesting thing, though, because with Fury, like, in that situation, do you invest it to secure the round now while you can and hope you get it back before the end of next round if you do happen to lose it? There's a lot of decision-making behind it, and I'm a big fan of that type of thing. Ooh, nice pickup off the missile.
I have to say, if I had to change Ahri, this would be the team. This team looks so good. Jinx and Yasuo, because of that very reason. Great back and forth. Honestly, great pickups every single time. Yasuo being such a good character in the air with those specials. Honestly, again, just going back and forth like clockwork.
Yeah, and that team comp probably can make great use of the wind wall from Yasuo as well, because you can use the Yasuo assist, bring up a wind wall, and let Jinx set up all her stuff from behind it. So definitely might be something worth exploring for you in the future.
Slides in. And projectiles out. You're going to have to chicken block a little bit to get in. And there is the full Gatling gun. That is confirmable. And we're going into fireworks. Kaboom.
Yeah, I think with Jinx being one of the less common characters, at least that I've seen online, I think people are still getting a little used to the matchup. But if they're throwing a rocket with no assist behind it, that should be a parry every time, because otherwise you're just going to be holding down back mid-screen and she's just going to keep spamming you with stuff. So got to keep an eye out for those. And the beam super, just going to clean that up. This is, we're speed running right now.
Rightfully so, because this is the last match of this bracket that is first to 2. So that's right, loser semis is not first to 3, meaning JakeyTheSnakey just needs this last round to take out Leonidas, and Leonidas is going to need to figure out how to make up for it. That is going to be a dash-in, beautiful, gets the air-to-air, but not the pickup needed, gets it again this time, and should be able to convert.
No meter here, so it's actually going to be a tough situation, but does get the air throw, so great awareness there. And now you get to keep Yasuo in the corner on incoming, which is great.
Yeah, these are the rounds that Leonidas needs, right? So look at, again, the 2-touch, not getting the confirm as much needed this time around, but this is where JakeyTheSnakey, you give a little bit of opportunity and space, and you're going to be able to capitalize off of it.
Yeah, for sure. And I actually just spotted that Blitz exit animation that you were talking about before. I've only seen him disappear. I haven't seen him just walk into the invisible nothing door in the background. Definitely a funny little animation there.
Very nice.
Nice stuff from Leonidas.
Like I said, once Leonidas gets that really good round start and keeps corner control, you're not letting Jakey play at all at that point.
Yeah, exactly. You got to get in and stay in. And great call out. I mean, the Bionic Arm super is definitely full invuln, projectile invuln. If you see them throw a laggy startup move, setting a projectile, just get right on in there. Oh, look at all this pressure. Great blocks.
Empty jump plus the break has been blocked, but no, the drop combo.
Got the initial hit, unable to confirm after blocking that burst. That could be a big drop, but nope. Just keeping that pressure up. Great dash through into the mix. This should be... Nope, he's going to have a pixel, I think. Nope. Okay.
Close call,
Don't
though.
catch me on Will It Kill.
Clip it for Will It Kill. It's early enough.
True.
We can still be caught.
Expose me live on camera. That's great. It's all right. I meant to bait the chat. Those are my channel points. I will remember. Get back into the corner. 2 quick electrics. Get up attack. It buys him a little bit of breathing room. Vi gets the jump in, though. Not going to be able to kill off this. What is the Oki situation going to be? Does he call it a forward roll here, maybe? He does, and gets the command grab. Great stuff. I'm curious, actually, if that would have been techable or not. I don't know where in the roll that was, if that had finished or not.
Oh, the air there is caught, and you're not going to have time to build Fury. It is hit with the super beam.
That's crazy, because that didn't hit at the start of the beam. That was close to the last hit of the super that got the kill. And then, obviously, one of the best win screens in the game. Gotta love to see it.
Beautiful stuff right there. So that is JakeyTheSnakey, who will go on to face JaazzRap with the jazz hands. And that is going to be with Leonidas in 3rd place. Give a round of applause, though, for Leonidas, for real, because, again, first ONi Arena, and you've made top 8, plus made it all the way here to the 3rd place position. That is amazing stuff. That's a great way to start off your pretty much 2x KO career. So definitely good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And especially when half your team is a character that's been out for, what, like 20, maybe 30 hours or so. Definitely really impressive. So great stuff, picking up a new character, and definitely a very respectable run here. And now we head into losers finals. This will be a first 2-3.
Okay. Alright, there is the level 1 super. And there you go. Gonna be able to use break, handshake tag, and try to build up some pressure here.
Ooh, deceiving side switch there. Great opening here for Jakey. See if he can get back in the corner. Unable to. Forward roll getting out of pressure for Jazz. Good pickup. That was one of those situations. I believe it's a medium in the air that caused that juggleable state. Great call to use the running H from Blitz as an OTG there to get an extension, but unable to get the full combo afterwards. And after a couple wrong guesses on defense there, Jakey loses Jinx.
Alright. Tries to go ahead and do for the pressure. Backs off just a little bit, but we got Blitzcrank. Again, you don't want to be caught too close to actually hitting assist because you are still stuck in recovery. Easy to whip punish.
Yes, definitely. And you see with freestyle, you have these longer assist cooldowns. So if you're gonna not get the opening after using it, you got to be a little safe and neutral. And Jakey definitely doing that. And now that's so funny that so when you have the assist champ out, they still kind of body block a little bit and they can make things a little awkward. You see they're not able to get as much pressure as you would have liked on the knockdown.
Well, JakeyTheSnakey's health is low, but so is JaazzRap's Vi as well. Now we're going to switch over to Blitzcrank to go ahead and take the brunt of the force, but that is the Blitzbuster getting interrupted, and of course that also forces the breaker to get whip punished. So now it's still Blitzcrank here. The throw whiffs Fury in play again. Yasuo gets to play the game. The throw plus the OTG.
Oh, he's so dead. I mean, with the Fury on top of it, you just knew absolutely toast. Not a lot of time to work with. Takes advantage of a huge opening. Great stuff from Jakey, staying composed. Just awesome stuff. Okay, here comes the little opening. Got the rejump combo. Are we going for steam? No, we're just going back to neutral. Nice to charge a bit.
Right. Gonna just allow the roll. Not gonna go for a full button here. Tried to go for a swirl into tornado from the wind wall, but got caught in the air to air.
Yeah, great stuff here from Jazz. Fantastic start to the round. Goes for a little side switch action with the Blitz hit a grab. And wow, what a mash by Jakey. Good awareness to find the gap there. And now the tables are turned in the corner. Brings in Yasuo. This is risky. Only regen just a little bit of health, and I think he recognized it. Gonna try to tag into Jinx right away, and is able to do that. But at what cost? We're in the corner. You're gonna get bonked. There's steam on deck. Do you forward roll and risk it? Went for the jump. He's blocking.
Oh yeah, you gotta be able to block all of this pressure. At some point, you're gonna have to try to either jump out or... Yup, there's the break. You're gonna force to use it this time around. But we have a grab here from Jakey, but gets hit by the follow-up from JaazzRap. Was hesitating just a bit.
Yeah, was able to get the back throw, but I mean, it's a tough situation there with so much health on both other characters and not a ton of time to set up. Not gonna be able to do much, and we're going to a final round of game 1. Let's see. Did big difference in break meter here.
Movement galore. There's the launcher here for Jakey, but again, break comes into play. Still a nice hit in, and now we're trying to get the handshake tag.
Yeah, good defense. Uses the push block. I think ended up kind of biting him a little bit because missed the punish opportunity with Yasuo being so far away. But doesn't matter. Catches the retreating guard with the low. Jake is in a tough spot here in the corner. Going to get restood. We're not going for a reset. Oh, there is the reset. It's way through. You got to be so ready to react on that. That is a tough one to block. And now it's going to be a bunch of damage here. We're not going to have 3 meters, but goes for the reset. Can he get the opening here? Side switch. Oh my god, it's so fast.
I got hit.
Yeah, 100%. It's crazy. You can tell it's like if you're super locked, it might be reactable, but it ain't easy. Not at all.
There's its handshake tag to throw out projectile.
And you see the Chomper interact with the rocket there. A lot of Jinx's projectiles interact with one another, and it makes it... You kind of have to have a lot of experience against her to anticipate how those interactions are going to go and what you need to block.
Heading down to Nuketown. And we're just going to grab... But jump right through the double overhead. Fury activated. And Break also activated here so from JakeyTheSnakey. So it's going to have to hold its damage.
Oh, this should be a dead Jinx. Oh my
yeah.
God. It didn't even need this super. Fury's just such a big damage buff. And you're getting a little bit of regen. I mean, it's not really going to matter if there's any combo that gets confirmed from Jakey. It's going to be death, so... Unable to get the full extension there. Good block on the upward swipes. But without a parry, you're going to get chipped out. Great awareness from Jakey there. Just keep swinging that sword and force him to parry.
Nicely done. A bit back and forth in that moment, but like you said, that Fury comes into play quite a bit. Just gotta be mindful on making sure you capitalize every single time you're in that mode, because there's no reason why you shouldn't be doing damage in that mode.
Yeah, it's really insane. It's definitely a strong comeback tool, and you can choose to obviously dash cancel or whatever it may be, or maybe just use it to pop and extend your combo on offense, but gotta take advantage of the damage when it's there. Now we see tons of pressure coming in from Jakey, pushing into the corner slowly. Now ends up putting it himself in the corner. Does get the break. Can he? Yep, it gets the opening. Not able to fully confirm, but with the NA reset, he is able to. And no break on deck. You just have to eat this. Back into the corner. Still with the forward roll.
Ooh, Blitzcrank took a bit of damage. There's the launcher into the Gatling, but not enough shots or bullets hitting to go ahead and convert off of it. Oh my goodness, you gotta be careful summoning out Blitzcrank. That health bar is flashing. Will we see Jakey hold on to the break? Yeah, I think so.
Gotta be very careful with such a low health Blitzcrank in the background, and that's exactly what we're seeing. We're gonna get the pickup off the throw, the Vi special. Not gonna be quite enough to kill. The get up attack is gonna buy a little bit of breathing room, and the classic jump through into low. Now full health bar to work with, and Fury. Jake's got to feel at least pretty good about this spot. Fury is popped now, so got to be very careful in neutral.
Ooh, okay, there it is. That's the neutral. Well, you gotta be able to convert off these hits here, JaazzRap. Not good. Not good. There's Blitzcrank and Vi from the
Like, how many are we gonna get tonight? 3 2x KOs. that's quite the sentence. 3 2x KOs in one night. This is insane. And finally, we see one from the same move, which is definitely gonna be great for Jakey.
I was gonna say the Cannon Brothers vision.
Dude, it's so cool. I remember when they announced the game. I have the tweet somewhere. I'll have to retweet it later. But I called it out day one. I was like, if we get a kill on Happy Birthday, it's got to be a 2x KO. It's literally the name of the game. And sure enough, they included it. It's awesome.
That Gatling gun is so, like, active. It's not even funny.
It really is, and I believe you can hold it to shoot more shots and then aim up to shoot even more. So you can really bombard with bullets, which is Jinx's MO from League. So it's a nice little nod.
Yeah, she's one of the strongest ADCs. It makes sense why she's the strongest here. Again, a chip out situation.
God, that almost was another 2x KO. That was so close to killing Vi. And there it is. Jump back into the air medium is gonna kill. And we got Jakey up 2-0. Now Jazz is in a tough spot here. Gonna have to get a reverse sweep if he wants a chance at a run back in Grands.
These are moments where you don't... What a handshake tag at the very last minute before Jinx disappeared. And again, you're getting hits off of the assist. And those are really good, especially for characters like Jinx, where projectiles can do that free damage. Handshake tag doesn't get punished.
That was crazy. Wow. They recognized that it was just high enough that it wasn't going to proc the block. And yeah, I mean, no punish is wild, but it works out. Get the empty jump. Lots of pressure in the corner here, going for the sway side switch into the parry on the crouching medium. Good stuff. That's a low parry, I believe, and low parries provide 0 scaling on the follow-up, which is
happy birthday here.
Reward.
Jinx
Big bonk.
is gone.
Again, when you get them back in the corner for incoming, that's huge. Maintaining screen presence. Oh, this is a lot of damage. No break on deck. Good night, sweet prince. I love to see it. Look, I like the bonk. I'm sorry. It's a good bonk.
I bet you were asking for Blitzcrank when he came out.
Oh, I have been asking for Blitz for so long. I was so happy he was in for closed beta. Oh man, you have no idea. I saw that tease at Evo and my eyes lit up.
Tisk. All right.
And for those who saw,
yeah, go for it.
I was just gonna say, for those who saw, there might have been a certain other champion recently teased and acknowledged by the 2XQ team on Twitter. So I'll just say I'm very excited for that addition to the roster as well.
I'm not. I play lead. I saw what happened with that character. Just like we're seeing this health deplete here, that's what we're gonna expect from that character.
Oh, I hope so. And let's hope it's a Marlon Pie character, because that would be awesome. As you can see with Jinx and Yasuo, he has a lot of sauce in every character he designs. And bam, just like that, Jinx is gone. It is Yasuo's turn to make the comeback.
And we don't have access to Fury. It's going to be a long way. There's the Blitzbuster.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even realize you can get that super in the corner off command grab. Very good to see. Now he's going to have full steam to work with. Quick pull in for plus frames for Vi to work with. No opening. Doesn't choose to go for overhead. And there's a parry. Interesting. On the... not even on like a sway follow-up there. Very cool.
Oh, nice call out on the roll. Also, patience here from JaazzRap, but was just not able to get out of that situation. And I like that. Go for the horizontal strike to try to get Vi out. But again, bonk. And now JaazzRap's on the board. Not going down without a fight.
Yeah, very strong game 3 after, I mean, what looked like a great start for Jakey. Could the download be complete here? Maybe Blitz just had that dial-up internet for the first couple games and it's back online. Because he's looking strong. It's nice to see 4 unique characters too. We've been seeing at least one character for the most part on both teams. It's seen 4 unique ones. It's definitely a fun sight. Going to see a lot more unique game states and interactions. And look at this back throw into the monkey. Forces the burst. I'm almost mad at Jazz for bursting that. I want to see what the follow-up was there.
Gotta stay alive in the bracket.
I get it, but for the people, we need to see the tech. I'll just look on Twitter later. I'm sure there's a combo somewhere. But
I'm sure JakeyTheSnakey has posted it somewhere.
Yeah, Jakey, when you watch the VOD, send me a link. I need to see what you do after that.
All right, that's a forced break. Ooh,
Rocket grab. Yep. The fist and grab into the Kara cancel command grab. Good stuff. We love seeing Kara cancels in a game with no motion inputs. Pretty sick. Rejump combo into an extension with Vi. Oh, shoot the pixel. Nope.
Yeah, nope. That's not a pixel. That's just death.
It was great stuff. I mean, that definitely came down to the final hit. So great choice of combo rounding and a great choice to not just go directly into the Blitz super and go with the Vi extension. We see the super assist out of Vi. Can provide a lot of cover for Yasuo to get some mix.
Ooh, interesting. We're cashing out. Yeah. I agree with this. You still have Vi. I think you have a good chunk of health left too. Yeah, you got almost a good portion of your bar alive, so you can hold on to a hit here and there. You just cannot misguess. Or rather, better said, guess wrong in this next situation. Like right there! Oh no!
The curse of the commentator.
Is it really a curse? Is it really a curse when I'm saying don't guess wrong?
That's true. He should have followed your advice. That's a good point. You were just trying to help. Just guess correctly. Yeah.
trying to get me in trouble out here with comments. I'm not Tento. Don't you come at me like that.
Oh man.
That man will say exactly what happens and then the opposite happens.
That is true. Luckily, not a trend for you tonight. We'll let it slide once as we go into a back throw here out of the JaazzRap Blitzcrank. Getting some good screen positioning, but immediately after the break has to deal with Jinx from full screen. And we're just going to send Vi in there. Assist in, handshake tag, get this pressure. Do we go into super here or we just take the Oki? We're super in.
I find it so interesting how much Jazz has adapted to what Jakey's been throwing out. That is a very far shimmy, by the way, to go for a grab.
Oh yeah, that's such a really nice thing from Vi. She can just, it basically looks like insane dashing, but yeah, her sway back and forth just gives her so much room to make the opponent whiff and punish. And I mean, it's kind of a punk character, I guess, right? If we're talking about playstyle wise, just looking for those whiff punishes and the classic boxer way. And Jazz is going to lose said character with Yasuo doing Yasuo things. A nice little pickup into the tornado. Now, mano y mano, robot versus sword. Who will take this round? Can Jazz bring us to a game 5?
Samurai Cyberpunk. Oh, what a heavy whiff, but no punish on it. There he goes. Okay.
How do you whiff with the sword that long? That's like Sephiroth missing a swing. Like, I don't. That's crazy. Great awareness by Jazz to not try to parry it though.
Oh no, not good. That's
dead.
You're
toast. You're toast. Fury on deck. Yeah, you're getting rocked there.
Is this game 5?
This is game 5.
Oh my gosh. Look at these two. They scrapped it out. You literally said, oh, the only way JaazzRap's going to win this is if we get a reverse sweep.
True, yeah. I actually forgot we're down 0-2 at some point. So great composure. And I mean, that's what you want to see. If you do get the rematch in Grands, a reverse sweep is probably about as confident as you're going to feel outside of maybe like 6 perfects or something. So Jazz definitely trying to maintain this momentum. Let's see if they're able to do it. Rough start, gets picked up by the assist into the tag confirm. And that push block definitely buying some good breathing room.
Okay.
We're restanding. Oh, that was so funky looking. Wow.
Ooh.
Good stuff. Good use of freestyle. We saw the double handshake tag there. Continuing the pressure in the corner. Now Jakey in a real tough spot here. You don't want to be down 1 round this quickly. But I mean, at this point, you already had spent 1 break. I think you just hope you can get a full break meter back and get a clean slate next round.
Hey, we got the shock applied, but was too far to convert. There's the air throw. Not good for JakeyTheSnakey, but JaazzRap though with the little robotic laugh.
That's a good amount of damage there too from an air throw. Definitely a great option. I don't think Blitz can confirm a raw off that, so just enough damage to get the kill. Good stuff. Blitz will tank that rocket. And we're waiting for an assist cooldown, I think. That's what it looks like, yeah.
Good counter. Jinx also taking the hit, and now that's going to leave Jakey to open up.
Nice tech on the throw there.
Mm-hmm.
This is not going to be 3 meter.
I like the reset, though.
Yeah, definitely good call. And sending that jumper to the skies. Oh, it actually came back into the fray. Oh my god, that almost opened him up.
It was like a mini Faust.
Yeah, that was fully off screen in 2 different ways. Gets the parry.
No way!
And no punish. That is very punishable. I guess maybe just fat fingered. No button press there. And very interesting.
Yasuo actually taking the hit this time around, but it is JaazzRap who's gonna apply the damage, gonna allow the reset to happen, and we're gonna block the overhead, but not gonna get the second hit.
Can we get the pickup? Yeah, the sliding zap. Great stuff. We're setting up a monkey. Doesn't matter. Back throw. You're gone. JaazzRap on set point here. And it's just up to the Yasuo to keep Jakey's dreams alive of making it into Grands. This is gonna be a dead robot. Does he have to spend the meter? He does have to spend at least one. No break on deck here, unless Jakey may get one by the end of the round. Unlikely for Jazz. But we do have 3 meters, so invincible reversal, or multiple invincible reversals are available. Only 10 seconds.
Yep, you are exactly right. It looks like it's going to be JaazzRap who's going to be closer to the break meter in the next round compared to Jakey.
Yep, and so nearly identical resources, slight lead in the break meter for Jazz, and immediately getting Blitz in. Are we spending the super? We are. Let's get that steam, some corner pressure. And interesting, looked like he wanted to call out the forward roll, but no command grab immediately. Does get the pressure after a couple block strings. Oh, wow. Nice
over
spacing.
the monkey. I know. That was insane. We picked it up, but the beam, it's catching Vi off guard, and it takes a hit on Blitzcrank. But we're recovered, and that is not good for JakeyTheSnakey, as that's going to be the level 1 super here for JaazzRap.
Yeah, what a reversal of fortune. I mean, getting the beam super on 2 characters, it's like the dream scenario in a tag game, but immediately put into a tough spot in the corner. No break meter on deck. Jazz still has a break meter to deal with, so you got to get multiple hits to kill a character here. This is going to be a tough challenge. We are getting a little bit of pressure in the corner. Does get a hit, but not able to fully confirm off it. Good confirm off the assist. Tries to get the happy birthday, but does force the break.
Oh, we hit the retreating guard. We broke it. Big win right here for JaazzRap. So that is going to be low health JakeyTheSnakey's Yasuo. But again, Fury can be in play if played this round or these next couple of seconds smart.
Yeah, and he's definitely trying to abuse the Jinx super assist here. And even on block, I don't think he cares so much about the chip damage. I think he cares about the visual clutter to hide the mix. And we're going to get a ult spent, the new ult animation, I should say, also for Yasuo, which looks fantastic. Cleaned up a bit. And now no meter, possible Fury, but not much else to work with here. And even the assist is going to be in cooldown for another 3 seconds. I'm surprised Jazz respects that time.
Oh, we're going to actually go for the trap. Okay, tried to keep it in place, but no.
Is Fury going to be there? Oh, and a reset. I'm pretty sure, because we saw what looked like a assist call or push block or something. I'm pretty sure they went for the burst there. But with the reset, the burst wasn't able to come out. Wow, that's crazy. I think with one more hit, that it would have been able to pop the break. But man, crazy set. And we are heading into Grands. Hats off to both players for a sick run. Jakey had an insane Yasuo Jinx team, and I'm happy to see a Jinx make it this far, but it is time for robot supremacy in Grands.
I don't know about that one, but talk about really good, again, Yasuo, like you mentioned. So that's JakeyTheSnakey heading out on third place, better said. That was top 3. So now is the determination of who will be the first ONi Arena champion of 2XKO #1. And as we're getting set up here, as a reminder, we do have tournaments here every single week. I believe it's Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday?
It sounds right, yes.
But of course, it's featuring Street Fighter, Tekken, and now 2XKO. So we'll talk a little bit more about that, but we're hopping right in. This is Grand Finals, baby!
Yeah, great stuff here. We have Hikari on winner's side, so Jazz will have to reset and win 2 sets if they want to take this. Let's see if we can get them to lock in with this blitz. 2x assist versus freestyle out here, and we got another Yasuo on deck. Immediately into the tornado. Side switch under. Great stuff. Not able to get the full confirm, though. And now Blitz is going to have you in the corner, forcing the break because you don't want him getting steam. Oh, this is so cool. I love when you get sandwiched like that. The assist champ just keeps them in place. Just makes your combo a little bit more consistent. Or I guess it can mess up your combo depending on the character.
All right, we rolled out of the corner, but yeah, weird not to get the throw right afterwards.
It's so funny. Both players went for a throw. Just one was grounded, one was the air, and they just go flying past each other. And this is going to be the classic Blitz re-jump combo. Man, that last hit before the re-jump looks so deceptive. Like, it's crazy the hitbox actually connects. good
Big pickup
challenge.
here, yeah. That's gonna get the wall bounce, but misses the charge.
Yeah, just
Now
barely
Yasuo's
off on that
section.
timing.
Oh, you can OTG that. I think that is the brand new change, right?
Yes, yes. Good catch, good catch.
I'm gonna steal that later. Someone clip that for me, please. Thank you.
Yoink. Good push block. You can't take a bunch of chip damage here. Oh, Fury comes out just in time. That's insane. And was gonna be able to regen, but decides to go in and ends up getting killed on the Vi. So now no break and near full break for Hikari. This is a tough spot to be in when you're down a round in Grand's game 1.
Yeah, but you still have a lot of games to work with, so we're not down just for the count here for JaazzRap. But again, the clutch factor from Hikari has been phenomenal. So talk about range on Yasuo's side. And there we go. We got full wind wall, and we're going to go on the other side, get you crossed up, but we missed the jump heavy, and that is the break block, so that is going to get fully punished.
Yeah, huge turnaround here. Absolutely great stuff. And Yasuo did try to get that pick up off the jump overhead. It is a tight thing to land. But Blitz off 2 big combos after the burst break. Gonna get the kill. Now just Yasuo in a 1v2 situation. Up around. I mean, not a ton of pressure here for Hikari. And I mean, you're gonna get this opening off the bat. This round is definitely back on the table. Without the ability to kill, this is going to be a reset situation. Besides the backdash, interesting. I wonder what he was respecting there.
Wind wall set up. Oh, grappler arm not going to make it just yet. We're going to actually catch the charge up. But
Call out.
Blitzbuster for the call out.
Yeah, it's interesting too when you see, I think Blitz, you never want to be full screen in this matchup because then you give Yasuo the chance to put up wind wall without any possible counterplay. You need to be like 75% away if you're going to rocket grab through it.
Oh, beautiful.
Good
We're going to get the
yep.
switch. Oh, but the drop out of the combo, and that is Fury used.
Interesting choice. A lot of confidence to be able to take this round, but not going to be able to do it. So the tables have turned a bit. I mean, break meters are pretty close, but to spend that and then immediately lose a round, that's definitely a big gamble not paying off. It's going to happen sometimes, but...
Yeah, it's one of those things where, again, mistakes are hurtful. But big pickup again here for Hikari. That's a really good chunk of damage. Plus, on top of that, the Vi assist launcher. And on top of that, the Ender. And we're still going with the handshake tag.
Oh, nice. Went for the reset. Good block. Yeah, that was a ton of damage. I mean, you said it was a good amount of damage, like 60% of the way through the combo.
Yeah.
It just kept on going. No super meter spent. But, man, that's just the Yasuo-Vi special. And really interesting choice. I mean, everybody's respecting these charge heavies, but once the muscle memory is there, it's almost going to be like a Street Fighter 6 drive impact situation. You got to recognize it and have that call out ready. And the parry is super rewarding if you do get it.
Unfortunate drop, and that's going to put JaazzRap's Blitz with Steam, but also gone for the count after the level 1 super on Hikari's side. This Vi's got to make magic. Handshake tag, and we're going to go for the grab.
Game 1 to Hikari. It was a valiant effort in the first game for Jazz, but now you're going to have to win 3 of the next 4 to take this set and bring us to a true grand finals. So still quite the uphill battle. And while we did have a near reverse sweep in or was it a full reverse sweep? It was a full reverse sweep. So it's been done before.
Yeah.
But then you kind of don't think you want to have to do that twice in a row. So let's not put ourselves in that situation and hope for the best. We're going to be burning the burst here, getting Blitz in. Oh, good parry on the body charge punch, but not able to punish because Blitz was flying in after.
It was a good call, as that did avoid big damage. Overhead gets blocked. And we're going to go for the double slash. Heavy. And then now, trying to go for quick cancels, but again, punish. And we're going to handshake tag, get grabbed. Back in the corner you go. Try to roll out, but we got meaties.
Oh, they were so ready for that. And then with this extension, it's going to be a good amount of damage. You're going to be alive here. But you're going to want to get your Vi out of here as soon as possible. And not able to after the push block. So get clipped. Does get the raw tag after.
Just in the nick of time. But look at this pressure, my gosh.
Not a fun spot to be in the corner against Vi and Blitz, because as you can tell, there's only so many options you have. And if they're covered, you're going to be toast. This is going to be quite the comeback if Hikari's going to take this round. With a low health Vi. A lot of meter on deck, so super assists are possible. Ults are on deck. Good patience, good blocks. And calls out the sway with the super. Actually hits both characters, but not going to be enough. As Jazz takes round 1 here.
And double charge. We're going to send out Wind Wall. There's a big cuff right here. But we're going to get break very closely. So I think right there, that was the break burst, but not going to achieve it.
That was a good attempt. Not falling for it here today, Hikari. As we try an attempt at the Yasuo pickup with the stomp. Not able to get it. We're stabbing.
Good movement right here. Goes for the charge. Okay, there's the grab. And back again we go. Has the challenge at some point. But here is the ground pound plus steam. We're not going to break just yet, we believe. But there is the full armor, strong steam Blitz Buster.
And even when you Kara cancel that Pop Buster with steam, you are going to maintain the armor throughout. So great use of that mechanic. Love seeing advanced tech into this game. As we got a good conversion here from Vi. Uses the Fury to potentially try to kill, unable to get the pickup. Awkward spacing in the corner when it was popped, but got to be able to pick up the following scrap. And now look at all this chip damage with Fury on deck too. Just a few hits, just took a decent little chunk off. Gets the push block. Every normal is going to get chip with Fury active.
Recovery, big hit, but now it's going to be Fury. We're going to go straight into level 3 though to prevent that. So that way Hikari stays alive in this next round.
Yeah, great stuff. Using the ult. Don't risk any possibility for this combo to be dropped. Just combo those couple normals right into it. Good stuff by Hikari. Use it or lose it. That's exactly what it does. Got another final round situation here. Hiding in that wind wall. Threatening the tornado or the stab. Good patience on the sway follow-ups. Nice, good stab while the Vi is trying to punish the assist character. Get some juggles in the corner. Into the... Yep, we're doing the super. What is the mix here? Do we sway after? Do we follow the roll? It's a forward throw. Hard knockdown time.
Oh, no, because of the grab assist that reset it. Now, that was a whiff throw, but this is now another pickup here, and JaazzRap's Vi is out for the count. Yasuo healing up a little bit here as Hikari now uses Vi to close in on the gap. You don't have Fury, so you gotta hold all this damage, plus the reset to follow up. This is also 3 bars of meter. You're done. You are done. Keep the route simple and clean. And you have the level 2 and Hikari now up 2-0 from the board.
This is a position Jazz is used to at this point. As we mentioned, just had the reverse sweep in losers finals. Gonna have to do it against his winner bracket demon from this earlier in the bracket. This would be quite the comeback. We're going back, changing up the stage a bit.
I think they switched fuses, Nidden.
Oh, did we? I didn't even catch that. Great
I
stuff.
think so. Yeah, it looks like that's the case. JaazzRap switched to double down.
Good choice. So there is a lot of utility here with Blitz Vi, and the classic route you see with Vi going into the ground punch into the S2 super can lead directly into the bonk from Blitz in a great situation and getting a big damage dump out with the buff. So you're going to be seeing a lot of that if they get the opening to do so. jumps out of the empty jump situation. Good stuff. Again, trying to use that rocket grab from full screen is not going to get you anywhere. You have to take that step in, and as you see, that does pay off. Good reaction, and know which champion to jump after with the Vi, but unfortunately Blitz was walking there.
Alright, level 1 super. Steam
Yep,
ahead.
don't bring Vi in there.
I think it is a little bit early too. I'm not too sure what the plan here is with the we're trying to have such a health lead and just build up meter as well too. Right
yeah,
now,
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's Hikari trying to throw the pressure back at Jazz, but Jazz just playing it nice and slow, not overcommitting to anything. Does get the sway follow-up, forces the burst. Good push block, not able to get the punish though. As Hikari is.
Ooh, 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 here we go. We get to play the game now. Oh, but, oh no, the assist forced the other side. Not what you want to go through.
And wrong super. Oh no. That would have been a great spot for Hikari, having both characters just against the Blitz, but now Vi's going to be able to get out and regen some gray health.
Wait, air throw plus OTG right after? A second stomp for the reset?
They got the space in here. Trying to find a way in. His Hikari. We are stabbing the wind wall. Gets the jump charge heavy. This is a dead robot. And honestly, he probably just wants to take as much time as he can here.
No, because of 6 seconds, Nidden. And
oh, he's
Yasuo
actually
still
just
low
below
health.
the health. Yeah, I thought that Yasuo might have the health lead, but it's not looking like it. And what a call out. You can't do anything that predictable against Vi. I mean, with instant supers in this game, that's full invuln.
Exactly. I mean, smart choice there from JaazzRap. That would have been very scary too if that was not the response that they needed to do, because you could not hold much chip damage in that situation either. So really good reactions there from JaazzRap.
Yeah, insane situational awareness. And that's going to pay off when you're in this type of situation in Grands, for sure. I mean, as you see, already getting a ton of good momentum going into this round. And as I say that, Hikari turns the table. Ooh, interesting. Looked like he tried to cover the forward roll, but got an extra dash out. And this is going to be a good amount of damage. With the tornado extension, forces into a reset. And after that first combo, Hikari really locked in this round, deleted that Blitz health bar.
I feel like you have to be able to just lock in after that, right? Like, a round like that with 6 seconds, you have to adapt very quickly. You are in grand finals right now. You are on what should be your last match, and you're down the round. So here we go. There's the round now and potential set point here for Hikari if they can be able to seal it and close it out against JaazzRap.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be a lot of pressure here for Jazz, facing, I mean, I guess elimination and the end of the tournament run here. Let's see what we get. So far, so good. We're getting in the corner. I think we're just a little too far out to use the Blitz Bonka super. Yeah, we're going to have to go for the Static Shock, so no steam on deck. But does get the opening right after. This is huge. Gets the break forced out. And does Body Splash no confirm, but we get the NA reset anyways. I can't believe that hit. There's something about that hit on the rejump that it looks like they're not even making contact. It's really a unique combo route to see for sure. Jazz looking dominant this round.
This is scary. Hikari's gonna have to make a lot happen, and unable to as JaazzRap takes the first round. This is what happened to JakeyTheSnakey earlier on.
Yeah, I wonder if Hikari was watching the matches before or just hitting training mode. I almost hope for their sake they were just in training mode, because that could seep into the back of your mind a little bit. You just watched that happen, and I mean, depending how this first round goes, they could start to get into your head a little bit. Here we go. This is going to be a big bonk here from Blitz, surely. No, he keeps the super meter on deck. Gives up the opportunity to take extra damage and steam, and an interesting burst. I mean, I don't think there was a strong chance of a follow-up, but unable to get a huge punish on it. Yeah.
Okay, we got the air grab. but the jump in. Beautiful
nice.
anti-air. That is how you want to do it.
Especially with Vi, it's on the slower end of startup. So the fact that you get that on the other side there, there's really tight timing. So great awareness.
I'm not sure what happened in that instance. I don't think there was enough meter for Hikari, maybe, or was not just feeling too confident. But there's the stomp, and we took out Blitzcrank. So we're going to be able to continue the combo here right before Fury comes into play. And that's still counted as a 2x
2x KO number 4 of the tournament. And now we are facing tournament point again for Hikari. Now this, I mean, you got to be feeling good if you're Hikari, but I mean, the job's not done till the job's done, right? So, got to stay composed in this situation. We're getting the bonk. Are we bringing Vi in? We are. Interesting choice. You have the steam on deck for Blitz, but we're just going to save it for the future. Another tech. Great awareness on these techs. Wow. I don't even think that was meant to challenge the Yasuo, but ends up catching them off guard.
Oh, we believed in the Yasuo, and unfortunately, he's not going to see it through. Hikari still with a almost full health buy. Just a little bit of great health, but now we're going to get Fury pretty soon. Gotta be mindful on how it goes.
Gotta think Hikari's not going to spend this Fury unless he gets a kill beforehand, but we'll have to see. No, wow, we're just using it right away. Okay. Will this pay off? I mean, it does get the break. Okay, I can see the trade-off there. You're forcing the break out of Jazz. Because that could have been a dead character immediately with the damage rush from Fury. And this is going to be the round.
Exchanging the round for empty resources, because yeah, both players are going to be more or less in the same place with JaazzRap just a little bit more meter than before.
You gotta assume
how you want to start that round.
Yeah, Hikari is got to be thinking, if this round doesn't go so well, I'm telling you, it's creeping up in the back of your mind. If you're aware this reverse sweep just happened before, you don't want to happen to you. And now we're just throwing out the running bot grab with no armor. Definitely a wild call out there. Gets a punish for it. Tries to call it a jump, unable to do it, so just confirm into the tag. Great blocks on this. Does get opened up on the other side.
That's a huge pickup.
Yeah, Yasuo's love to pick up off that, because with that funky, what do you want to call it, like jump arc change with the air heavy, get that cool pickup afterwards. Definitely a unique attribute for Yasuo, and does get the over there, but not able to link until he gets to the other side. This is going to be a lot of damage. We've seen these routes.
Yep, not going to be able to kill. Has to spend that bar. So that's empty super meter right now on Yasuo. And we still have half a health robot waiting in there. But there's the air-to-air. Huge Fury. And
the Fury.
The Vi assist was able to catch a little bit of the hit. And that is it. We have full bar. But no, the drop. Oh my god. I'm not commentating anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not cursing anybody. I'm closing
That's
my
two
eyes.
strikes. Uh-oh. What's going to happen? Robot coming in. Gets the punch onto the assist. Oh, this is going to be tough. Fury's all gone. You're going to have to play out of your mind. Level 3 is on deck. There's some potential for command grab super. Point blank. Not going to use it. Here comes... Oh, good reaction. But unable to punish. He can cancel that charge.
Great. If there's one thing you need to do is break before you run out of resources. All right, wind wall.
Oh, he gets the grab. Doesn't go for the super. He gets the pick. Oh, no. There's no way. The mental damage of this round, Hikari. You need to take this now or forever hold your peace. And there it is. Locked in with 15 seconds on the clock. Gets the opening. Our champion of the first ever ONi Arena for 2xKO is going to be Hikari with a 3-1 win over JaazzRap. Was just a few hits away from beginning that reverse sweep in Grands. Great stuff.
That was very stressful. I'm just like, oh, I'm not going to say anything else. I don't want to say anything else. I'm going to be a good mute. I'm not going to do anything. But But yeah, congrats to Hikari for such an amazing run, as well as to JaazzRap for that second place again. First ONi Arena, we are looking to do more of these. Once again, let's go ahead and shout out our top 8 here. So we have Hikari at first place, JaazzRap in second, JakeyTheSnakey third, Leonidas in fourth, and then of course fifth is IsoAmWhite and Mezza, and then of course TerrAko and Mezza for seventh. And congratulations to our top 8. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to what has been such an amazing set of matches. Didn't take it home. What are your thoughts? What are we closing out on?
I mean, I guess I got to start asking around and see what the deal is with freestyle, because I really thought that was my biggest takeaway was, I mean, there's so much demand for that from these players. So whether it's just, again, them exploring or they know something I don't, I'm very, very curious on that. We saw Vi and Yasuo kind of doing their thing. They definitely seem like some of the most versatile characters, and it really showed tonight. Got to see Blitz cook a bit. That character is going to get explored, and I'm really, really interested at seeing these combo routes continuing to evolve. I'm sure tomorrow we're going to see all sorts of new wild stuff on Twitter anyways. So was a blast tonight to watch. We got to watch some sick matches. 4 2x KOs in one tournament is not even one tournament. I'm sorry. One top 8 is crazy. So a lot of unique situations, a lot of great matches. What a great start to a brand new game and a brand new series with ONi. So awesome stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. You can find us, of course, here on ONi. Be sure to follow ONi Global, as well as shout outs to our TOs and our bracket runners for doing such an amazing job, as well as our production. And then, of course, Nitten, where can we find you?
Yeah, so just below me, you can see me. I'm the Nitten on most socials. I think my YouTube is just regular Nitten. If you want to stay tuned on all the 2xKO hype news, predictions, prophecies, whatever you want to call them, definitely would appreciate the love there. And how about yourself, Saki? Where can we find you?
So you guys can follow me at Saki Sakura TV right down there, as well as it's the same place all over the place. You'll be finding me streaming on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, the whole works. So definitely be sure to tune in. And once again, everyone, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to sign up for next week's tournaments. And here at ONi Arena, Fear the Rage, we got more coming soon. So see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Peace out, guys.